so glad you guys are here and joining us. We're going to jump right into it because we've got so much exciting things to do. We are so glad to be back, kicking off season 2. I know. Who's in the Dungeon Master's chair? It's not Danny, it's Haley. We're shaking things up a little bit. So, we're going to jump right in. So, we are brought to you by our sponsors, Norse Foundry, Wormwood Gaming, Level Up Dice, and Adam's Family. If you'd like any information on our sponsors, type !sponsors in the chat for links and discount codes. Sahlen's Legacy is an interactive show, and here is how you can participate in the story. For $5, you can gift a player with a blessing, which is a d6 that can be added to any checks, damage, or can be cashed out for healing. These can also be used to block DM rerolls. For $10, you can gift a player a reroll, which allows our players to reroll any of their bad rolls. For $15, you can give me a reroll, which allows me to force players to reroll their good dice. Ha 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 ha. For $25, which is our most popular option, you can describe a character or item and drop them into our world. These can be enemies, allies, weapons, tools, whatever you can imagine. I will pepper them into the story. And lastly, for $50, you can give any of our players DM powers for 1 full minute. This allows a player to take over the narrative until the timer runs out, and anything said becomes canon. Every time the bar fills up at the bottom of the screen, this will unlock an event that will mess up with the players in a big, bad way. Unlocks alternate between harmful and helpful events. Every dollar you donate, you goes right back into the studio and allows us to keep the lights on, to keep the rent paid, and to continue bringing excellent shows just like this one to all of you. So, let's get started. We are going to introduce you to our amazing new cast. So, starting over with Cole. Go ahead.
Oh. Hi, I'm Clue. I'm a level 5 human fighter. I don't know what more I'm supposed to say. I'm going with that.
It's a good start. It's a good place to start.
All
right,
okay,
down to
I
you,
guess
John.
I'll go next. My name is John. I will be playing Eldrin. I'm a Quaigal wizard, level 5. I do have a heart beast. I called her Flo, and I think that's it for me.
What does Flo look like?
Flo is actually, it's like a plant panther. If you guys think of Leafeon from Pokemon, that's kind of the vibe I'm going for. She's always by my side, and just every now and then she'll sprout a flower or something beautiful, and I'll pluck it and just kind of collect it.
I love that. Corey, who are you and who are you playing?
Hi, I'm Corey. I'm playing Serene. She's a level 5 human monk, but don't let the name or the monk class fool you. She's pretty feisty. Pretty feisty.
Oh, them feisty monks. And you, JPG, who are you and what do you do?
I am JPG, and I'm playing a Quaibos barbarian. If you're not familiar with this story, Quaibos are actually the tieflings in this world.
Should I take it away?
Yeah, go for it.
All right, cool. Hi, I'm Aurora. I'm going to be playing Zariah Blaze. She's a human from Quarry, and her associate with her is her golem, Timmy. And Timmy is a red clay fired golem. He has Zariah thinks of herself as a little bit of an artist, loves nature, so he has leaves and vines and flowers carved into the clay that she made before she fired him and kind of set him on his path.
Excellent. Well, we are so glad to welcome you all back to the world of Sahl. Over the next 3 months, you'll be meeting 3 different teams of nobles and soldiers, common folk, and dragonborn. Their storylines may affect each other's objectives and goals, each an integral piece of the puzzle in Sahl's next chapter. Now we begin with the story of nobles and soldiers, the Swords of Stoneroot. You've each traveled for miles to Estrayne's capital city of Croxia. You received an urgent summons from King Stoneroot himself. As you enter the city's gates, you're greeted by perfumes of the market, scents of clover, ginger, cinnamon, and lavender. The merchant stalls are filled with colorful silks, hand-woven tapestries, and beautifully embroidered clothing. You hear the sound of a band playing in the market square. As you get closer to the keep, you begin to smell roasting meats and pies. You're escorted into the keep's great hall, the marble floors intricately inlaid with gold and mahogany, wall-to-ceiling stained glass windows cascading rainbows of sunshine throughout the hall. The doors to the meeting chamber are open for you, where you see a large desk in front of a fireplace. A leather and hand-carved high-backed chair sits tucked in behind the desk. In the room, you see 5 leather-studded wing-back chairs, and 4 of the chairs are occupied by the humanoids you see before you. Minutes pass after you are seated, when you hear behind you, "Announcing His Royal Majesty, Galmir Theodore Stoneroot, third of his name, keeper of the peace and bringer of wealth to the subjects of Estrayne." You rise as King Stoneroot enters his chamber. His slight salt and pepper black hair and full beard make him appear older than his 34 years. His robes are deep velvet and silken green, and his blue eyes meet each of yours as he gives a slight nod. He sits in his chair and gestures for you to do the same. "Welcome to Croxia, and thank you for answering my summons. Each of you has been hand-selected by my top military advisors for your skill and tenacity. Zariah Blaze, Kyrith Estoria, Serene Ashworn, Clue Malburn, and I apologize, my advisor said Taldir Thromal was a female wizard that would be joining us. Who might you be, and where is Taldir?"
My apologies. Taldir is currently unavailable. I was sent in her stead. She's my older sister.
And your name?
Yes, Eldrin Thromal, the younger brother.
Oh. Very well. Eldrin Thromal, do you believe you have the strength, skill, and courage to be a member of this elite team?
I do. The Thromal blood flows through my veins.
That's good to hear. Well, I'm gonna jump right into it. I have reason to believe that Estrayne and all of Sahl is on the brink of an incursion that could lead to an all-out war. Not from within its own territories, but from a threat that lies east of Sahl. It has recently been brought to light of an unknown and ancient continent called Exos, thousands of miles off the coast, where dragons reign. My informant has told me that a lesser form of dragon, or dragonborn, as they are called, have been infiltrating Sahl's borders, sacking small towns and wreaking havoc, but never leaving any witnesses. I need you to find out what these dragonborn are planning, and how they've been getting into our lands. Report back to me with any of your findings, and if there is a way to destroy their transport here, see... Wagon Wagon, thank you for the sub! You will be allowed any type of equipment that you need, mounts, horses, anything you require. But the first thing I'd like you to do is visit a small town called Straad. It's about 50 miles south of here, and is known for its hot springs and lyre leaf sage. Our sage dealer here in the city had lost contact with his farmer in Strad and asked the Croxia guard to look into it. The guards returned saying the town was in ruin, homes had been burned and ransacked, and the people had all been slain. I do have something for you. And he gestures to... walks over to you, Zariah, and hands you this really beautifully gold thread embroidered velvet green bag. And the king says, "This is a very special kind of bag of holding. It's more of a bag of depositing. Any contents placed in this bag will end up directly in my vault. The vault is guarded day and night, and any new deposits will be brought to my attention immediately." Oh, I can't hear you. I'm so sorry. I'm a little hard of hearing.
Will we have access to the items once they are placed in the bag, or will we not be able to see them again?
The bag works as a one-way ticket. Once it is in my vault, it is not retrievable unless by me or one of my guards.
Thank you.
So if you have any urgent messages for me, any information, any intel, you can drop it directly into the bag, and I will see it immediately. You have your orders. Do you have any questions?
Is it something that if we capture someone, we should put them in the bag?
Ooh.
I don't.
Yeah.
Death Sinex, thank you for the sub. I don't know that a humanoid would fit into the bag. And you look at it, and it's not a large bag. It's maybe the size of a satchel. So unless you were to send them in pieces, I don't think they would fit.
I mean,
Is
not,
that an
not
option?
preferred.
I suppose if you really wanted to, you could.
Order up. One piece. Comes flying out of the bag. Woo!
Dragonborn burgers. New specialty. All right, well,
Is
no
there
people
anything
inside
you-
then.
Preferably, yes. Is there anything you require for your journey? I can have my attendants get it for you.
How far is Strad?
It is 50 miles south of here. Jay Chafers,
So horses.
thank you for the... Aw, thanks.
Oh,
It's
very
it's
cute.
Aw.
Good
Make the
lord.
newbies pay. Are those rerolls for me? Thanks, honey.
No.
Oh, that's
I
too
can't even
cute.
math that high. Oh, it's 2. Yay. It's a little fuzzy on my side, so I'm like, what does that say? I'll just read it from the chat. Thanks, honey. Yay.
A transport would be great.
I
You
can have
want
horses for each of you.
horses? Great. And one for Timmy?
Would he like a pony? Or would he like a full-size horse?
A pony would be great.
I think I can have that arranged.
Oh my gosh.
Is there anything else we need? Does anyone else need anything?
I
think
don't require
Kyrith-
anything else other than transportation.
And to funds to get you started on your journey. He claps, and Glestel brings a sack of coin and puts it in front of you, Kyrith. 200 gold to get you started on your journey. Should cover your costs, food, board.
I think he looks dead in the eye of the person who gave it to him and just slides it over to the next person that's like, what? It's very much a, why would I ever need to carry this here?
So then I am like, yep, I got you. Yep, 200 for us. That's right. Yep.
You're the banker.
You guys are going to be suddenly broke.
The captain of the guard who talked to the sage merchant, is there anything we can get from him? Any other intel?
If you would like to speak with the guards, I can have them sent here. You may ask them any questions you have.
Anyone else okay with that?
Yeah.
Great.
No, good idea.
Perfect.
Just
Um,
very awkward being in front of a king right now. So, yeah. What are we supposed
So,
to like? Are we allowed to ask for stuff?
Apparently.
yeah, he said if you need
Well, I mean,
anything,
like,
you can ask.
Well, they say that, but then you ask, and it's like you where's the line? Like horses, money. He offered the money, but horses, food, like that makes sense. But like,
Are you saying this out loud
Like,
in
what-
front of the king?
I'm like whispering
Definitely
it to like
maybe
the
a
side.
health potion for each.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
Kareth, do
High
you
five.
want something?
Did you have a question?
I think Kyrith
I hope
raises
you-
his hand and King, I will speak plainly. You have never hired me for anything public, or anything that required other beings in order to help me. Who are these people to this mission?
Well, you've each been hand-selected for your talent and your skill. And I think we need to be covert in our ongoings with finding out what these dragonborn are up to. I don't want them to know that we're on to them, but we do need to know what they're up to. So, stealth is key, and I figured the odds would be in your numbers. Kyreth, I assume you are a capable being on your own, but we don't know what we're up against, and we don't know the numbers we're up against, and I would certainly not try to send you in alone as a suicide mission.
Your advisors would think otherwise. And I think he grabs his great axe and just starts walking out.
Oh.
He knows.
Oh.
The king said dragons, right? Like dragons.
I'm also worried about now the guard's going to be not having anyone to talk to.
They can
should I
meet
go-
outside, right? Like, they can meet outside.
I can have the guards meet you outside, but if you
Yeah,
don't
they're
need me for anything else, I do have other business to attend to. And the king stands, bows his head, and
Serene, you had a good idea.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm just saying, health potions for everybody before. I mean, after hearing what you just said to Kyreth, suicide mission abounds. Maybe we should all be gifted maybe a little bit of health to send us on our way.
Glestal will be able to take care of any of your needs. But please excuse me. And the king sees himself out. Casters and Castles, welcome. Thank you for the raid. Welcome, everybody. Woo! So Glestal will just be basically your attendant while you're still here. And he's like, I'd be happy to go fetch some health potions for you. Just give me a moment, and I guess I'll meet you outside. Your associate seems to have headed out already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll work.
Yeah, he just left.
I'll have the guards come find you. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Do we know where we're going? What?
Timmy just starts walking
going.
straight towards Kareth. Oh, I guess we're going. Timmy thinks that's what
okay.
we're doing. So I'm going to follow him.
All right.
All right, you guys
I think-
exit the Great Hall. Where's Kyrus headed?
You already told him 50 miles south. He's just walking.
No!
Oh no.
All right.
Yeah,
so
he's like-
Zariah's going to pick up some speed to try and catch up to him. Sir, Mr. Kyreth? Sir? Kyreth? We
Human?
have some... Yes. We have some more goods that are coming our way, as well as some more information on what to expect. Did you want to come and hear the Captain the Guard out? Maybe.
It's the King's men. He can send it on the road with us. And he just keeps walking south. And I think he turns around and he calls back, if you would like for the guards to meet us on the trail, this would make this much faster.
We're
we
getting
can collect-
horses, dude. We have to
Right,
wait
they
for
can
them to
come-
tack up.
You can wait for them.
Clue, just because he doesn't want confrontation, he just follows Kyrith. He just is like, alright, and just starts
Oh
walking.
no. Well,
Just-
I'm
just
gonna wait
starts
for the
walking that
health.
direction.
I'm gonna wait for the health potions because those sounded helpful.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with Zariah.
Serene, what are you
did you
doing?
want-
I'm waiting for the horses.
Yeah.
The
Okay,
horses
so now
will catch up to
everyone's
them on foot.
Since these three have stopped, and then Kyrith is moving, like Clue's kind of in the middle, kind of like,
Oh no.
what?
Oh no.
What? And then he
Wait-
just comes
wait
back.
for the
I'm assuming Kyrith, you didn't
horses!
stop. Well, I'm assuming Kyrith, you're not stopping, right?
Oh, yeah, Kyreth is not stopping. He's just, it's like, oh, you told me 50 miles south, let's just go.
Oh man.
So definitely Clue, walks back to, you three, just, because he can't see Kyrith anymore because indecision, so he just walks back to you guys.
Well, I guess we'll
All right.
find him.
As you guys are leaving the Great Hall and out by the stables waiting for the horses as they're getting tacked up, Glestal comes running out. Oh, there you are. There you are. Okay. Unfortunately, our potion maker isn't isn't in right now, but I grabbed what I had. And she appeared to have 5 common potions of healing. So she hands them to you, Zariah, since you were waiting right there.
Okay, 5 potions
those-
of common healing.
And those are 2d4 plus 2 each.
Thank you.
Right. And then seeing half your group kind of leave, the poor stable boys are like, oh, and they're trying to like tack the horses as quickly as they can. So they're like, I think this will be hopefully all we need. Arsenal Roy, thank you so much for the tip. Oh, a character drop. The Highwayman, a robber who holds up anyone walking down the road.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, I love how specific that is. Not riding a horse, walking. Love that. Oh my goodness.
Oh, man, I hope he's like, we find them all tied up. We hit 100 already?
Oh my god!
So, because we did 50 and 25 and a 25, right? So that's a monster drop. Thank you, Bard of Blind. And Kyra's mother yelling at him to come back. He forgot his sweater and make sure to be nice and get along with other adventurers in a Brooklyn accent. Okay.
Okay. We can roleplay this.
Oh, yeah. Kyreth, as you're leaving the market and you're headed out the gates of the city, you hear this voice behind you. Kyreth, honey, you forgot your sweater!
Okay.
Bobby!
Okay,
My
sorry.
sweet Bobby, come back!
In the chat, sorry, this is JPG talking right now. My wife is Jewish and she does that accent in order to just mess with me all the time, Haley, so this is giving me a lot of weird feelings right now.
So I have a question before you guys continue. Can we see his mom and like we see his mom like yelling across like the town square?
Oh, can we?
Can we?
You guys are back at the keep waiting for the horses, but I guess you could see her like see him with the sweater and just be like, "Oh no, my bubula," and just like take off after him.
Well, no. Like, if I can hear any sort of, like, it's your mom, like, it's clearly his mom after he did that, like, badass kind of thing, Serene is just full body laughing, guffawing at him. Just, like, fully laughing at him.
Even though the marketplace is filled with sounds of merchants and music, for some reason, Kyra's mom's voice just carries above all the din. And you can hear it. She's probably using thaumaturgy to yell at him more.
Cole's dying on the inside right now because he also knows my mom in real life, and this is a thing that she can do.
Absolutely.
All moms have thaumaturgy. It's true.
I think it's very much like, you know, like, Kyrith is, like, battle-hardened, scarred, all this stuff, and you immediately see him switch. Like, okay, Mother, I very much appreciate the sweater. Thank you very much. Gives her a quick kiss on the head as well, too. Mother, did you happen to bring the larger great axe with you as well, too?
I did, Bubby. I got that for you, and you know what? I'm knitting you a scarf as we speak, and she's knitting furiously,
And
it
she's
is
just
like
going hard, right?
at a rapid rate. This scarf is just getting longer and longer. It's about 8 feet already. Yeah, I got your great axe right here, honey, and I bought you a juice box. I know how much you love them so much, and she's like squeezing your
Mother,
cheeks.
I do love them. Thank you so much. This is quite refreshing. Thank you so much.
Now I need you to stay warm on the road, okay? And she's like starting to wrap the scarf around your head and neck.
I will be gone for a few days. The party in back of me, I don't know, they don't really have the initiative that you taught me. I'm kind of just walking this. They took presents from the king. It was kind of awkward.
You have to take presents when they're offered to you, otherwise it's rude.
No.
Haven't I taught
He
you
was
this?
like asking us. It was like, and he was like, "Oh, do you need anything?" Because of course you, and then you always taught me to make sure to say no and then politely decline.
Well, the rule is you gotta say no 3 times, but if they keep insisting, that's when you go, okay, you got me, thank you so much.
He only
This was so
only
nice.
asked twice. I don't think the king wanted to give us stuff, to be honest, Mom.
Well, you know what? Your mommy didn't raise everybody, okay? Not everybody's perfect, honey. And you
I
just
know,
gotta have to play
and
nice
that's
with
why.
the other kids.
And that's why I'm a perfect Quai boss and nobody else is, right?
I know you're the best. You're just my mommy's little best. Your mommy's best. And you're gonna message me, right, while you're gone?
Yes, I am. Quai boss kisses. And then they just come in and it's like horns touching the whole time.
You're such a good boy. I'm so proud of you. Okay, you go kill anybody you need to, okay? I'm so proud.
Thank you,
I'm so
Mama.
proud.
Okay, I'll see you soon.
And
And then, for some reason, he just like, it just, to everybody, his like posture just goes back, he takes the bigger great axe and just starts walking again.
Please tell me there's like a knit cover for the great axe.
Thank you, Bard of Blarney, for the character drop. Kyra's father, Glenda, leave the boy alone. He's a grown man. And from behind Glenda, you hear, Glenda, he's a grown tiefling. Let him be a man. Let him go out on the road. He doesn't need a scarf. Of course he needs a scarf, Harry. I can't have my little bubula out there getting sick, getting pneumonia.
Mamala, don't worry. Papa is just, he's gonna miss me. I get that.
I don't miss you. I never miss you.
Oh, Papa. Oh no, is this gonna happen? And just
It's
like
not.
3-person like Quai boss kisses. Just 3-person.
Okay. You're embarrassing me. Okay. You make your paw proud. Okay, you make your paw proud. Oh, a little bubula. So happy. And yes, there is a knit cover on the great axe, where it's almost like a mug warmer, where like the axe edges are sticking out, but there's a nice little knit cover with some buttons on the end, and it matches your robe.
By the time all this is done, can all the rest of us have caught up and we're just standing in front of the door, like just witnessing this?
Yeah, Hundo P, you would have caught up by now.
Oh yeah.
So you've got all the horses and your equipment and your gear, and you're just watching as Kyrith is doing Quai boss kisses with his mommy and daddy. Okay, son, I'm very proud of you. I'm glad you're striking out and going on adventures. It's important. It's an important part of your life. And your mother and I are very proud of you, and I'm going to make sure your mother doesn't try to smother you too much and send you too many care packages. I'm going to send him care packages no matter what. Don't you listen to your dad. I'm going to send you so many care packages. I'm going to send you cookies and little biscottis. Oh, my little bubula.
I'm just gonna lean in and go, Mama, does Papa know that I've done like hundreds of covert missions, and is this like new to him?
It's not that it's new to him. It's just, your father's sometimes a little hard to impress.
How do you explain getting out all the bloodstains to Papa?
Oh, he never even sees them. He's sitting there in his chair, just relaxing, watching the games,
So I get the killing from your side then, right?
Absolutely. It's Mommy's killer instinct. It's so true.
Okay.
I make a killer apple strudel, too. Mm-hmm.
Okay, Mama, I'll see you soon.
Okay, love you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. You all keep my Kyrith baby safe. You want to stand me?
Of course, ma'am. Of course.
Right, of course.
Yeah.
Kyrith,
So-
none of your friends have scarves. They're all gonna just freeze out there. She quickly starts just knitting.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my!
That's going in my equipment.
Glenda, you're gonna smother the kids. You gotta let them go. Okay.
This is quite soft. Thank you.
You are so welcome. You are such a sweetheart. Now, don't
He
you
looks
die.
immediately. Oh my god. Okay, so Kyrith looks immediately at Eldrin. And can I go into rage?
Sure.
Okay, so
What did
the way
Eldrin
that my
do?
rage actually, the way that the rage manifests for me is that there's actually like a snow flurry. So like there's like this burst of snow flurry like right around me, and it kind of surrounds all of us at that point. And I look immediately at Eldrin and I say, "Did you say thank you to my mamala?"
Thank you.
You're so welcome.
I'm sorry, what was that? Can you say it a little bit louder, please?
Thank you.
You're
and then
so
the rage
welcome.
immediately just goes back.
Oh my goodness, that's great. Kyrith, your friends are so polite, and you're a natural born leader, and I just couldn't be happier. Well, I won't keep you. Go on, I can see you got a very important mission to get to, so go on.
Thank you, Mamala. I'll see you soon.
So delightful.
All right, so you guys are... Go ahead.
I was gonna say, Kareth, here's your horse.
He looks at Timmy.
Oh,
And does Timmy have his pony, or did they not get him a pony?
Oh, they got him a pony.
Okay,
He's a
cool.
sweet
All right.
little dappled gray, so it's like a gray pony with like white spots on the hind legs and a little dark gray mane.
The great axe that I got, I'm gonna put it on the horse, and you could tell that the horse kind of buckles a little bit because of how heavy it is.
You
And
put
then
it on
I'm
the
just
pony?
gonna let. Yeah, no, not the pony, the horse
Oh,
that
the
you
horse,
gave
the
me.
horse. Okay.
And the horse buckles. And so I'm just gonna let it carry the great axe, and I'm just gonna like lead it myself. I'm just gonna keep walking.
nice.
Love it. The great axe in the koozie. Love it. All right, so you guys head out of town. How about you guys all give me perception checks as you're now traveling along the King's Road?
First roll of the game.
This is the first roll.
19 plus 4, which is a 23.
16.
7.
7.
You both got 7?
We both got
Nice.
7.
Call it looks like it looks like he's taking off his socks to start counting right now.
TB Huff 94,
do I just roll
thank you for the
D20?
character drop. Yeah, and then you add your perception modifier to that. Lucy, a talking horse who may or may not be possessed by a malevolent or at least mocking force. Wonderful.
Oh, no.
Lucy, Oh, I don't even know what the second unlock
Oh.
is.
I can't. So I'm on the app. I can't find perception, but I rolled a 13.
Okay.
It's gonna be
It's
on the
fine.
very
Skills?
first page. It's gonna be in skills on the right hand side of the page, and you're gonna be clicking the number with the modifier.
So, Danny, who you guys won't be able to hear, is in my ear, I think. And I think for 200
Oh.
we do wild magic. Is that right? Okay. We also have a monster to get to. So let me think. Do I want to do wild magic now? Yeah, why not? Let's have some wild magic happen. Danny,
And then-
I
sorry.
don't have the wild magic table in front of me, so I don't know how you want to do this. Thank you.
And
Okay,
then I have
so
a
we're gonna
plus
get
4
you.
for perception.
Okay, cool.
17.
So anyone who pretty much got a 13 or higher, you can see you're coming up on this little bridge, and there's like a little toll booth looking thing in front of the bridge, and this this hulking figure steps out of the little toll booth, and it says, "Oi, I'm the highwayman, and I'm gonna mug yous, 'cause this is my bridge and you ain't crossing. I don't like pedestrians." And he's looking right at you, Kyrith, because you're the only one walking, not on a horse.
I appreciate the announcement. Would you mind if I took off a koozie real quick?
I don't know what that means, but it's gonna be the toll that you pay with your body. As he reaches back into his toll booth to get like this really long two-handed sword.
Did you want to do this? Would you like me to fight you with a weapon or without a weapon?
It's however you want. I don't mind,
Eh.
but
And we are sure about the fighting, though, right? There's no way
absolutely.
that we could maybe.
I hate people that walk. Why are you walking? You have a perfectly good horse right there.
Well, the horse is carrying my great axe, and I'd feel bad if it would have to carry both.
I don't know what to tell you. Walking is stupid. Fight me. Ah!
All right.
It's really
Walk-ins for
anti-fitness,
losers.
this guy. Walk-ins for losers. Oh, thank you so much. Okay.
Okay, so okay. Well, first and foremost, I'm gonna go into a quick rage.
Sure.
Quick rage. I like it.
And since he's only, if there's anyone else that wants to jump into the fray, you can. But for now, JPG, can you roll initiative for me?
Sure, my
I'm so
pleasure.
happy his mom knitted
That
us,
would just be a
like,
D20,
scarves.
right?
Yeah. And then plus your
Am I adding any
initiative on top of
modifiers?
that. It would be your initiative on top of that, which should be near the top of your character sheet.
Initiative. Okay.
Can I
So,
join the battle but stay on the horse?
Yeah.
Great.
Go ahead and roll initiative.
I rolled a 2
for
minus
anyone that's
1.
getting involved. Okay.
How is
I
your
had rolled a
initiative
5. I
minus
thought I was
1?
doing well.
Oh my goodness.
Because he's probably not too dexterous.
Oh.
And I got a 22, but I'm going to
Oh,
hold.
Jeez.
If I'm the highest, I'm going to hold till after JPG goes.
Okay, so but then after that you'll be at the top. So is anyone else getting involved in this?
Nope. Eldrin's just gonna sit
Serene
back.
is my
Serene
word.
is distinctly like I'm watching to see how well Kyrith actually fights. Like
Oh, okay.
analyzing. Very distinctly analyzing like his fighting style, what's happening, all that.
All right.
Clue is definitely just on the side going, no, and like kind of like worried about like everyone.
All right. So Zariah would have been first, but then you said you're holding, so the highwayman actually got a 5 and will go before Kyrith. So he's gonna take a swing at you with his two-handed sword. Natural 19. What is your AC?
Oof. It's 11.
Okay.
Oh.
You're gonna take 2 points of slashing damage into your arm, and he's like, "Walking is for losers!" And he swings his big sword at you.
Oh,
Could I amend that by just I caught it in my hand, and that's
Yeah,
how I took
sure.
the damage. Right.
And he's kind of looking at you like, "What's the matter with you?" And with that, Kyrith, you're up.
So rage first and foremost,
Right.
and then so anybody in the fight with me gets because of how my rage manifests into a tundra.
Ooh.
Zariah, you actually get 3 extra temporary hit points. Yeah.
so like
Because
ice
whoever
shields?
entered battles with me. It's basically just it's a snowstorm, like just in the immediate vicinity. Yeah.
I like healing
Uh,
snow.
I'll
That's
say it again.
fun.
Thank God we have the scarves.
Yes.
That explains it. It
That's
makes
Thank
so
goodness
much
the
it's-
mama-
sense.
it's- It's why she made it. She makes it for all my friends. And I have the great axe in my hand. I don't even take the koozie off. I just bat him like with the side of it.
Like to do like a bludgeoning hit.
And yeah, it's more bludgeoning hit.
Okay.
And I'm gonna roll for that.
So,
that's
Yeah, roll for an attack.
I rolled a. Wait, sorry, it's being dumb. I rolled a 17 plus 5.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. Right. And then, so that's since I'm hitting him on the side of it, it's not slashing damage, right? Like, would this should be like bludgeoning?
Yeah, just call it bludgeoning damage. Kill it, Kelsey.
I
Thanks for
rolled
the
a
follow.
12. I rolled I rolled a 12 out of D12, and then plus 2 is 14.
Oh,
Nothing
nice.
happens if the damage. If I max it on damage, does anything happen?
You just do the most damage?
Okay, cool. Yeah, so that's 14
Yeah.
damage.
Oh, 14. Yeah, 14. Yeah, you hit him in the side of the head. Even though the cozy's there, it provides no cushioning. It does not soften the blow. As this massive great axe just whack rings his bell, and you can basically see the little stars and like birds flying around his head at this point. Is that your turn?
That is my turn. Yes.
Okay, Zariah, is there anything you'd like to do?
How much damage? Or how hurt does it look like Kyrith is?
I mean, he caught
A
a sword
lot-
with
a
his
little-
hand. I don't think he's like
I
showing too
know.
much.
I know. So I'm gonna.
He didn't take a lot of damage. He only took 2 points. Plus, he was raging, so it should have only been 1.
Oh, perfect. Okay, so then I'm going to. Zaraya is going to cast Reduce, but as she's an alchemist, she pulls out a little vial, has like this little wand root, kind of stirs it around, shakes it up. Yep, looks right, and then just tosses it at our guard to reduce his size. So he has to do a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh.
Are you shrinking him?
I am.
He's a little highwayman.
He got a 1?
It's like,
He's just
Yeah.
a baby.
He failed
now.
as hard as he could humanly fail.
Yes.
he went down 2 sizes.
So he does it say how small he shrinks?
Yes.
He's halved. So he
becomes
was
half
like...
yeah.
Okay, he was like 6'5", so what is that, like 3 foot a smidgen? We'll call
Great.
it. So he shrinks down.
3 foot a smidgen.
Great. So
3
I'm
foot
going
smidge.
to, when that happens, I'm going to then look at Timmy and say, hey, can you go ahead and put him back in his place and have Timmy go up and pick him up to go put him in his guard tower?
Yeah,
That's
absolutely. So Timmy on his action. Give me a strength check for Timmy just to see if Timmy can pick him up. Because he's still the same weight.
Yes.
He's just compact.
Yes. Give me 1 second.
Ant-Man style. All right.
Oops. Nope, not 2 of those. I just need
Be the
one
most
D20,
confusing
thank you.
punch. 3 foot come ups and hits you so hard. You're like, whoa, what the heck? Whoa.
Oh, Timmy did not succeed. He got a 3.
Yeah, so Timmy gets off his horse and he wants to go help. You can see the smile on his face and he's like nodding to you like, uh-huh. And he stretches out his arms and puts it under the highwayman's armpits and tries to lift and just nothing happens. But the highwayman's like, well, what did you do to me? What did you do to me? Why am I small?
Oh, Timmy, I'm so sorry. I only did the reduce. I forgot to decrease his actual weight. Ah, dang it. I'll find another potion for that one.
All right, and with that, it is the highwayman's turn. Although because he's small, he can't lift his 2-handed sword anymore.
Yeah.
So he drops that, but he's gonna try to punch Timmy in the face.
Oh, no.
Because this thing with like glowing purple fire eyes is trying to pick him up.
But a smile.
Does it?
Which makes it
A
creepier.
smile. Does a 16 hit Timmy?
It does, yeah.
Okay. Timmy will take 2 points of, I guess that'd be bludgeoning damage if he's just punching him. Put me down, you big bullies! And Kyrith is... Oh, go ahead.
Oh, no, I was going to say, I don't think it's my turn. Yeah.
Okay, Kyrith, is there anything you want to do?
I think, could I still be holding the sword and I just pack it on the horse?
You're gonna take his sword? Yeah, absolutely.
Now, you are not
sorry.
going to be getting this back until you are a proper size in order to wield it. And then he just takes the horse and just starts walking.
You're so mean to me! You're so mean to me! He's just like gonna stand there and have a fit.
And Zaraya will turn to him and say, look, this is not how highway toll people are supposed to work. You're supposed to sit in your box and take the toll, not be prejudiced against who's walking or riding.
Just ride your horse from next time, okay?
I want Clue to like get off his horse and then just go over. It's like, are you okay?
They took my sword.
You did attack him though. You know what you did, right?
But he's walking so stupid.
Why? But you're walking. What's so wrong with walking?
I guess I never thought of it like that. And he just starts looking at his own feet, and he's like, my little sister, she couldn't walk, so I guess I always hated people that could walk, and I try not to do it if I don't have to.
Oh.
I think Kyrith hears that, and he comes back and he unloads the great axe and the sword, and he says, well, Did you want a horse then?
Well, if you got one, I'll take one.
Yeah,
I don't
mean,
like walking.
I don't need it. And then I just give him the horse and I just keep walking south.
He looks so excited at the fact that you just gave him like a horse and also
And it's like a
an
king's
animal.
horse
and
too.
Yeah,
right?
it's big,
Yeah,
and
it's-
he's just like
Um,
a pony of my
Clue
very
looks-
own.
Clue looks down at him and goes, "Do you want help onto the horse? Because he's still
Yes,
only like 3 feet
please."
tall."
Yeah.
So he just lifts him up on the horse and like makes sure he gets safely in there.
Cole's only used to that because I'm a foot shorter than Cole in real life, so he puts me onto like the top shelf stuff, so he's used to that.
The highwayman just looks so
Absolutely.
excited. You see a little rolling tear. He's like, "I'm never gonna walk again. Let's ride into the sunset." Yeah. He and the horse just take off. All right. So, now that you guys are a little more free on your path, you continue on your way. 4 of you, 5 of you on horseback. One of you.
Is there? I just really quickly. In his little toll booth, is there like a little toll purse?
You're gonna rob him?
He ran away.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a pretty easy investigation check. It's like literally just a little like doorless hut. Yeah, there's a little box in there.
Well,
Just
I
a
will-
slot
I think
on
we-
I'm just gonna. That's just like that's going in the bank. That's fine.
Yeah.
I think we met our group thief.
Yeah.
What?
And Serene's
No.
Serene's new nickname is the Bank.
Yeah.
I love that. So, if you were to count the contents of the box, you could add 6 silver to your inventory.
Perfect.
All right.
And he'll return back to his normal size in about a minute,
Okay.
just for.
Oh, I hope he knows
Ooh.
that.
Ooh. Supreme Overlord Kitty, thank you for the character drop. Onyx, the undead necromancer, bursts out of the ground and clings to Kyrith's back. Their rotting, bony hand, flesh falling off, guides Kyrith to dead bodies the group finds. Death Knights look at the party with starving eyes. Kyrith is safe from bites. Okay, cool. That's a lot. I'm gonna write that down.
Wait, what?
What?
I
That's
have
a lot.
I have a zombie backpack.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A zombie
that's kind of what
backpack.
that sounds
But
like.
I have a zombie
Are,
backpack.
are we being attacked by the zombies, or is it just a zombie backpack?
No, it's specifically not attacking me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm noticing the you part. I'm now
It's got
like,
hungry eyes at everybody else. But it
Except
points
so
so
out
we can't get
dead
close
bodies.
to Kyrie. This is what I'm hearing.
Guides Kyrith to dead bodies the group finds.
The group finds. The group finds.
So not kill,
Finds.
but other ones that other people killed.
Yeah.
Because that would just be awkward. We killed him. Hey, there's something there. Thank you.
Where did these come
You
from?
know.
Wants to eat everyone but Kyrith. Got it. All right. As you guys are continuing down the road, you hear a voice, and at first you're not really sure where it's coming from. I can't believe you just gave one of those horses away. That was me brother. How rude.
The horse was your
Um,
brother?
Whose horse
Clue.
is talking right now?
Clue, you look down, and the voice is coming from your horse.
Oh my goodness. Oh, hi.
I mean, who does that? Who just like says, "Here, have a horse for free, no problem." You didn't even own him. We're on loan from the king. I know that. Y'all is rude.
I am so sorry. We didn't it made that other little guy so happy though.
Oh, well, what if it made me happy to give your little brother away? Can I just do that then?
Clue's like looking around for help. I don't know what. We can go back for your brother. I think we should go back for his brother.
I don't think he quit his job, so he'll be there when you come back.
Yeah, plus
he'll
he's gonna be
he'll
nice.
be normal. I was gonna say he'll be normal size by now. I don't want to take the horse back from him.
Also, I mean, he is gonna live in a pretty nice town. Like, I mean, the guy works here, right? So I don't think he's gonna be in any danger.
The horse is like, he could hear you guys.
Wait,
By the way,
can Clue? Is Clue the only one that can hear it, or can the rest of us hear it? Or
I think the rest of you can hear it. She's a
Okay.
talking
Because-
horse.
I'm just gonna collectively pretend I don't hear the horse at this point.
You guys, you hear this, right?
Clue, why are you
Yeah.
talking to the horse? I don't understand.
I
Me and the
I know,
horse
thank
walk
you
by.
for the
The horse
follow.
talking to me.
And that horned beastie over there putting his big old axe on me brother, like he's got nothing better to do. Like, he's not your pack horse, he's a person horse. Like, come on.
which is
Well,
better?
What did...
Well, it's very regal to not be a pack horse. A pack horse is like you're like a mule or like a donkey. We are horses. We are bred for running and carrying passengers.
I'm very
Well, the
glad
passenger is holding.
we're just learning about the
If the
social strata of horses right now.
Absolutely.
So if the person's holding the great
And
axe
should
and the
just think
person's
you
on the
said-
horse, wouldn't that be okay?
Well, see, that's different though, because it's like you know, a noble position to have a rider atop you, and of course they're gonna have their weapon. But yeah, if you're just carrying things, you're just no better than a pack mule.
Your horse seems very agitated, Clue.
It's mad at you. I don't even. I didn't do it. It's just venting to me. I am just here.
Well, I mean,
It doesn't like.
If you understand the horse, just, tell it that we have the best of intentions for it. And every time Clue looks away from me, I just lock eyes with the horse like, no, I understand you. We're just gonna mess with him for the rest of this time. Like, we're just gonna...
So I guess, horse. I don't know your name, horse. What is your name?
My name's Lucy.
Okay, Lucy. Or is it? Should I put that many U's in? Is it Lucy or is it Lucy?
Just Lucy. You can say it however you like.
It's a legitimate
Okay, so-
question.
So Lucy, he's saying if there's anything that's bothering you to let the group know.
I'm fine. She'll trot up behind Kyrith and like bite your arm.
But what about the zombie backpack?
Oh
Hasn't shown up yet.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh,
Hasn't
okay.
shut up yet. Okay.
He's like, I'm about to lose a horse. We lost
Yeah,
Lucy.
I think I'm gonna go, oh, a little nibble. I think she likes me.
Oh my gosh.
Kyrie,
She just like shakes her head. As you guys are venturing down the road and having this wonderful conversation with a horse, it starts to get more foresty terrain. There's woods surrounding you, and you start to see these like floating balls of light that kind of appear and disappear in the woods.
Is this something I would have ever seen before?
Make a
something I can
nature check.
Lucy, do you have any idea what's going on right now?
I have no bloody idea. I'm just a horse. Have you got a carrot?
18.
Yeah.
Clue's gonna be looking in the
Oh.
bag for a carrot.
Okay. You do have a couple carrots in your provisions.
Ah! Definitely gonna give one.
Alright.
Give Lucy the one carrot.
Oh, thank you so much. See, you're a sweetheart. I'm glad I'm carrying you and not that brute over there. Zariah, you actually do know what these are. You've heard of them in your Galen. You've heard of them mostly in like your childhood storybooks, but you definitely know what this is. This is a will of the wisp, and you know they can be a little dangerous and a little mischievous.
Would it be recommended to avoid them from the child stories? Kind of like you see them, walk the other way?
If possible. But you guys are on the path right now, and they
Okay.
look like they're up ahead on the path.
Hey, I don't know if you guys see these up ahead, but those will-o'-the-wisps are a little troublesome. So just stay on the path. Stay on the path. That's what the stories say. Yep. Don't let it
Stay on
bother
the
you.
Okay.
How so?
Well, you know, I only recognize them from books. From books, yeah. And they just cause a lot of mischief. I have never seen them in person before, but we got to watch out for them.
Does everyone have a weapon, like just in case?
I have a few.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I don't like
I'm
that
gonna-
question, lead up.
I'm gonna take the greatsword and I'm gonna hand it to Zaraya and be like, "Oh, by the way, this is for you since you helped me with the person back there."
Oh my gosh. Soraya has no ability to carry this or wield it. Thank you.
And he just keeps walking. He just keeps.
I'm gonna look over at Timmy. Do you know how to use one of these? I'm gonna. Of course not. Oh, why am I asking you? You know everything I know. So she's gonna just try and find some way to kind of jimmy something up. She just pulls out a couple of her tools, and while she's like, okay, the horse knows where he's going. Starts figuring out how to like make a leather attachment so that she can strap the sword to the side of the horse because she doesn't know what to do with it. Maybe the horse does.
Make an
Clue sees you
animal
doing
handling
that.
check for
Oh,
me as
sorry.
your. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, so Clue sees you doing that, and he's gonna like turn his back and go, "Oh no, don't put on the horse. They do not like pack mule stuff. You gotta hold on to the sword yourself."
Oh no. Okay.
Soraya,
Two
as
hands.
you were,
Use 2 hands.
Soraya, as you're not controlling the horse right now, can you give me an animal handling check with disadvantage?
Oh,
Oh, no.
of course I
You're
can.
Letting the horse drive itself.
All right, what we get? 13.
And that was with disadvantage?
Yes.
Okay. So, as you're trying to MacGyver something, basically, for this two-handed sword, your horse, like, starts to look at the... Actually, I'll just make a... Whew, yeah. So,
Oh, no.
your horse... you were doing a fine job of driving it, but unfortunately your horse just failed its wisdom save. So your horse starts to see the globule of light and almost become, like, entranced by it and starts walking right for it.
Let me know when I would notice this.
I think you notice, but by the time you notice, it's a little too late, as your horse isn't touching it, but it's close enough to the wisp. So this wisp kind of grows brighter and brighter, and then let me see. Ooh, Clue, you all of a sudden feel a little like shock in your back as
Yeah.
3 more of these light globules just become visible all around you guys. And with that, I need you to go ahead and roll for initiative. This is a monster drop.
Dun dun dun.
Ooh. Dun, dun, dun. And because we hit wild magic earlier, I'm actually going to give you guys all your wild magic for this encounter. So, for Clue, for the next minute, you must shout when you speak. Okay. For Eldrin, you grow a long beard made of feathers that remains until you sneeze, at which point the feathers explode from your face.
Okay.
Yep. For Serene, illusory butterflies and flower petals flutter in the air within 10 feet of you for the next minute. For Kyrith, you become invisible for the next minute. During that time, other creatures can't hear you. The invisibility ends if you attack or cast a spell. And then for Zaraya, your size increases by 1 size category for the next minute. So I guess you'd be considered medium? Because humanoids are usually small, I think. Is that right?
I think
Or
humans are
medium, then you become
medium-sized.
large?
Large, uh-huh.
Okay, so you become large for the next minute.
Yes.
I feel like
everybody
Kyrus is just gonna become invisible and then immediately reappear. He's like immediately attacking. Just
Yeah.
I know.
He might get one good hit on
it's
there
good.
when they can't see him.
It's true.
This
Oh my
is
God.
the best sneak attack we've ever seen in Dungeons and Dragons. Just
You were
an
turning invisible on
barbarian.
accident.
Right? Invisible
Oh my
barbarian. You
God.
get 1 hit. Make it count.
Make it count.
All right.
Really good.
Did everybody roll initiative?
Yeah.
Yes.
Good.
Okay, did anyone get 25 to 20?
I got 27.
Wait,
27?
Whoa!
Nice.
how'd you guys get so high? It's a D20, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You got
He's
good
very
bonus.
dexterous. That's what that
Well,
means.
plus your
Oh.
initiative.
Oh, dexterity.
Well, dexterity sometimes plays a key into
Yeah.
how good your initiative, because that's where that number comes from.
No, I also I took a
Okay.
feat too for.
Nice.
Nice.
14
Uh,
for Zariah, or do you want to go?
Did anyone
sorry.
have 15 to 20? So you're good. You're good. 15 to 20.
18?
Okay, so Serene. And then where are we? 10 to 15 was Zariah.
Uh-huh.
And then 5 to 10. 1 to 5. 2. 5.
How are you in this? Bad at this?
I rolled a 4. Or 2 plus my 2 initiative, so it's a total of 4.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right.
I roll-
So as these wisps appear to you, Clue, there's one right on you. Zariah, there's one right in front of your horse. And then the other 2 are actually, let me get a marching order. So who was where on the horses?
Zariah would probably be near the back.
So yeah, I think it was
I was
Kyrith
assuming-
and then Clue because Lucy was biting Kyrith, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Mhm. And then who would have been behind Clue?
I guess me, since I was talking to him with the horse
Okay.
and the sword.
I guess I'll be fourth.
Okay.
I'm
And
bringing
then
up the rear.
Serene. Bringing up the rear. All right. All right, so there's one on Clue. There's one on right in front of
I'm
Zariah.
so sorry for being able to shout here. Oh, goodness.
And there's one probably about 5 feet from Eldrin. And there's one about 5 feet from Serene on your left, Serene. Eldrin on your right.
So 4
Okay,
total?
with that, 4 total.
Do,
Eldrin,
do
you're
they
up
have, like-
first.
oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
So this wisp is you said 5 feet to my right.
Mhm.
Okay, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and just immediately just kind of like pull my horse to the left. I'm just gonna let's take a couple steps to the left here, and I'm just gonna cast just a firebolt at it. Just kind
Okay.
of I don't know what's going on. I'm just gonna snipe it or something, you know.
Yeah. All right, go ahead and roll for an attack. Or is that a dex save from me?
No, I think I could roll an attack. Let me see.
The beard's making Eldrin feel very, very intense.
Yeah,
We have to
Uh,
figure out what makes him sneeze too.
a 10. Yeah. Does a
10.
10 hit?
Unfortunately, your firebolt misses. The wisp kind of goes invisible and then comes back to visibility.
Mm.
Is there any bonus action you'd like to do?
No, I think most of it is I just kind of want to get away from it is mostly it. So I'm just kind of pulling back a little bit, and that's it.
Okay. Sounds good. Serene, you're up.
Okay, so Serene, so Eldrin's horse rocks over to the left, and I'm like, so like I yell out to him like, watch out, there's one on the left too. Like, keep moving forward.
Okay.
I'm just gonna I'm gonna yell up to the group and just say, like, move forward. After seeing, like, I saw it kind of like blink out with his hit, right? It didn't like stay. It didn't look like it took damage.
It did not.
Did it? Right.
Okay.
Okay.
It looked like it
No.
dodged his attack.
Okay. I'm gonna basically wait. I'm gonna try to get us to like just run. Yeah, I'm gonna try that first.
Okay.
So
Zariah, you're up.
she's yelling.
Yes. So are we going with the normal rules of enlarge, where my strength also I get an advantage on strength checks?
Yeah,
Great.
that's what
Cool.
it says.
Ooh, the
and
sword.
do it.
Now I know. So Zariah realizes she's grown, quickly gets off the horse because she's worried about the horse, especially because of Lucy, and then realizes that the sword really feels manageable for the first time. She's like, oh, I've always wanted to do this, and just wields the sword double-handed because she's still a little apprehensive about something this big at the will-o'-the-wisp in front of her.
Okay, go ahead and roll for an attack. And then,
Yes.
ooh, I don't have the sword stats, so
Yeah,
either
I was
add,
just thinking that.
because you said your strength checks would be higher, so if you want to,
Yes, strength check becomes at advantage, and what was the other thing with it? And strength saving throws. So it's just a little bit better at strength checks now.
okay. Go ahead and just roll it at advantage, because otherwise we don't have a way to change your strength modifier.
Yeah,
So just go ahead and roll it at advantage.
sounds good. No. Wrong buttons. Sorry, guys. One more time. I got a 20. Not a natural, though.
Okay,
Does
yeah,
that
that
hit?
hits.
Great. And then, do you want to say damage is just a D8, a D10?
It's a two-handed sword.
I believe it's 1d10.
1D10?
1d10. That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, it's
That's
1d10
what my gut told
slashing,
me,
I
so
believe.
I like that.
Great.
You confirmed my gut instinct. Let's do that
We're
then.
all
Give me a
on board
D10
with that.
plus your strength. Yeah, go for it.
I did 3 damage. Yeah.
Yay! Okay, it's a new weapon for you. You're getting used
Yeah.
to it. You've
Yeah.
you don't handle a lot of swords in your day.
I just think you hear like invisible clapping because I'm very proud of you for swinging that.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, she feels it. She's just stoked about this. Does Timmy also get an opportunity to go here? Great.
Yeah, absolutely.
So the will-o'-the-wisp in front of us, Timmy sees that I'm trying to wield the sword, so he just is like, yeah, I got this. I can totally do this. And goes straight in with a fist smash at the will-o'-the-wisp. So he does... oh, nice. He rolled a 21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
That'll hit. And then... he also does 3 damage. We're just on a roll over
Yay!
here in this place.
Chipping away, chipping away. Good job, Timmy. All right.
Well, it makes
is that your
sense.
turn?
Whatever he knows, you know, right?
Right? He's
Yeah.
really good. He's on top of this. We're a cohesive unit.
He's like, this is
Alright.
what we're supposed to do. Only 3 damage. Done.
Yeah.
I got that.
Right?
To the T.
All right. Is that your turn?
Yes.
Okay. Now the wisps are up, so they are going to attack the respective people that they are close to. Oh, I think they're all gonna miss. Yeah, they rolled a natural 4. Okay, so you guys are you're ready for these attacks. So you see these little, like, the balls of light that are the will-o'-the-wisp get a little brighter, and you hear this, like, zzz, but they just kind of, you're able to duck out of their way. So it was this tiny little lightning bolt that came out of them, but you were able to avoid them. Clue, you're up.
Okay. So, Clue definitely hears Serene's like, just keep going forward. Just keep going forward. But since there's like a wisp on him, literally goes, ah! Okay! We'll keep going! Lucy! We gotta keep going forward! Okay! Ah! And he goes like to bat the wisp off. I'm so sorry, everyone. I am so sorry.
That's why I turned my volume down.
It's so funny. It's so good.
The only person not shocked is JPG, and I am so sorry. But okay, here we go! Lucy! Go!
I'm so scared.
I have been.
Are you
blessed
just doing a
with that
melee
noise.
a melee hand attack? A melee
Oh, cool.
Yo, wait, what's up?
Are you just doing like, you mean to like hit it with your hand?
Yeah, right now Clue definitely is still in control, so he doesn't want to like hurt it because it's just like a creature. especially since they're not really attacking or hurting him. They're just there, especially since they miss. So he just thinks like they're just in the area. So he's trying to bat it off while booking it.
Okay, can you give me an unarmed strike then? So roll for an attack
Unarmed.
and then give me the modifier for your unarmed
Oh,
strike,
come
which should just be
on.
your strength modifier.
I rolled a 3.
Yeah, it is able to, because it's behind you, it's able to just kind of float over to the side and miss your.
This is
swatting hand.
ridiculous! Ah!
Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Well, it's because I do get like another attack. Just because I'm a warrior. Whenever if I attack, I can get another attack. Literally, I want him. He's got 2 axes. I want him to try and like use that to like knock it out, not hurt. Like he wants to pull like what he saw Kyrith do, or just bash it.
Okay, so go ahead and make an attack with your axe this time. And then we'll just change the damage to bludgeoning if you hit.
You've got to be fucking. This time I rolled a 4.
You gotta yell though.
I think you have a blessing or a
Oh, I
reroll or
rolled a
something if you
4!
want it.
That's right. You've got a reroll.
No, I'm gonna save the reroll for when I'm like trying to murder.
Okay. Alright, is that your turn?
Apparently. I mean, yes! It is!
You're just yelling at the gods? Yes, that's my turn!
I said I'm sorry. You told me to yell! Even Shadow,
Ryan, you
yell!
have to blame... Ryan, you have to blame Danny. He rolled on the magic chart for me. So you can punch him in the arm later. Kyrith, you're up.
Okay, so is there one that isn't attacking?
They're all trying to.
Okay, so but there's
Trying.
not like one of them that like hasn't attacked just yet, has it?
No, they've all tried.
Okay, I'm just gonna go up to like just with my voice out in the ether. I'm just gonna say, Zaraya, they're not mean, right? Like they're just mischievous.
Remind me, can we hear him at all, or we cannot hear him?
Oh,
Since
you haven't attacked yet. You're invisible. They can't hear you.
Oh, they can't even hear me?
Mm-mm.
Can the
Nope.
can the wisps?
It says other creatures can't hear you, so no, the wisps
Oh, and they
can't hear you either.
me either. Oh, this ruins everything. And I only get rid of
Unless
this
you-
if I attack or there was something else, right?
Cast a spell.
I'm
The
gonna
attacker casts a spell. That's when it goes away.
I'm gonna cast thaumaturgy.
Yeah, that's technically a spell. Yeah,
Okay.
cantrip, sure.
And I'm gonna make like a little will the wisp friend that's like hanging out with me, so like they're more inclined to speak with me. And then
Are you
I would
using
like
thaumaturgy to? Oh, go ahead.
oh no, go for it. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, are you using thaumaturgy to speak, or just to
No,
create the will
I'm
of
using
the
it
wisp?
just to cast it and just have like a little wisp in order for them to feel comfortable around speaking with me.
Oh, okay, but you cast a spell, so Kyrith does become visible again, and
Yeah.
everyone can hear you now.
And then I would like to persuade them in order to stop attacking us.
What do you say to try to persuade them?
Well, first and foremost, I wanted to make a little friend in order to make sure that, like, oh, hey, like, we're nice people. Like, please don't. We know that you're not trying to hurt us. We're not trying to hurt you either. And then I try to speak to them to say, oh, would you mind just letting me and my friends pass? I know that this is your wood, but it would be nice if we could try to get out of here without any sort of incident or anything like that.
Make a persuasion check.
Okay. That's gonna be persuasion. It's a 15 plus 5.
Oh wow, yeah, dirty 20. So you produce this cute little blue will-o'-the-wisp of your own and immediately become visible. And your plea to the wisps, you kind of see them kind of like look at the wisp. If they could look, they don't have eyes, but they kind of like face your will-o'-the-wisp, and they're hearing your words and they're kind of taking it in, and their bright, angry blue aura it softens a bit.
Is it kind of like my own felted friend? Like, is it just, did I just make a felted friend in order to talk?
I mean,
about
it's a floating blue globule is what you just made.
It definitely looks like cucumber. That's all I'm saying.
Wow.
I'll say blue chunk.
100% it looks like cucumber.
Oh, cucumber. So it's like an
Why wouldn't
ethereal. It's got like little eyes and like a little
Oh,
patch
yeah.
of blue hair.
Little sweater. Yeah, everything.
Wow. He's cursing up a storm.
But it seemed to have appeased them, so they seem to be a calmer shade of blue at the moment.
So do they, like, could I ask them to start dispersing, I guess?
I would say that was all your action, so you'd have to ask
Okay,
them on
that's
your
fine.
next turn.
So no.
Okay, that's
Um,
okay. Okay.
Eldrin,
So they've stopped
you're
attacking
up.
at least. They've stopped
So it
attacking at
seems,
least,
yeah.
right? Okay, cool.
So
So
it
I-
seems.
So I hear Kyrat say that, right? To try to like talk to them about calming them down. Okay. So I'm not really sure what to do. I don't want to send another firebolt and like ruin the whole thing. So
Surprise!
I'm just right. So instead,
Gotcha, suckers!
Surprise, motherfucker!
right, right,
Surprise, motherfucker!
right. Psych. So instead, I'm just gonna go ahead and just cast mage armor on myself, just in case it goes south. Just so I'm a little bit more defended. So that's all I'm gonna do.
Okay.
I'm just gonna like look around,
Okay.
just kind of get a gauge of where the other ones are, and just cast mage armor on myself.
Yeah. All right, Serene, is there anything you'd like to do?
Similarly, I'm going to. Can I just kind of ready or hold? What is it? Hold ready? I'm not sure. If one attacks me, can I hit it? Can I take my
Yeah,
attack
like hold an action.
Then yeah, hold an action.
Yeah.
So if
Yeah.
it tries to attack me, I would like to attack. So I'm just holding.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
Copy that. Zaraya, is there anything you'd like to
All right. I'm gonna roll a d6 because I figure she's a little not used to being this size or having a big sword she can wield. So evens, I calm down. Odds, I attack. Oh, I attack. So Zaraya misses everything that was being said. Didn't see Kyreth because he was invisible prior, and is just, this sword's gotten to her head, man. So she just takes that sword and wields it again at the exact same will-o'-the-wisp in front of her.
Maybe it was the sword. Maybe the sword was cursed or something, right? Because like she's
Right,
angry and
yeah.
the highwayman was angry.
Oh,
It's that
totally.
TikTok,
With that
right?
sword.
Where you're like, I want a lightsaber!
Yeah.
Wanna go to war!
So I got an 18.
do? Yeah, that hits.
Oh,
That
no,
hits.
no.
Oh no, indeed. And I do a whole 1 damage, guys. This sword wielding is no joke.
Can I... Haley, how does, defending other things work in this?
Foxboy, thank you for the follow. Defending as in like a reaction attack?
No, what if I wanted to catch a sword so she doesn't hit the wisp?
Block it with a weapon. Weapon blocking.
I'm
Oh
gonna
my
catch
goodness.
it!
I'm gonna say it would be your reaction. It's a little hard if you don't have a sentinel as your feet to be able to do this. You might just be kind of
Okay.
watching it happen.
Yeah.
Do you have a
Oh,
feat
okay.
or anything that allows you to do something like that?
No,
Yeah, just
unfortunately not.
with the speed, you're so impressed with yourself that this cute little floating gobula you made, and you're like, okay, we're fine, everything's fine. And then before you know it, whack, she had hit this will-o'-the-wisp. And you see the one that she hit, it starts to burn bright blue, almost like an orangish reddish color. And they are mad now. Does Timmy want to do anything?
Oh yeah, so Timmy is a lot more observant, a little more, even though he's got flame inside, he's a little cooler headed than I am. So he just puts his hand on me and shakes his head. No, we're not supposed to attack, but also shifts himself in between me and the will-o'-the-wisp, and is holding an action so that if the will-o'-the-wisp tries to attack me, he will attack.
Okay. One of the wisps was attacked, so they no longer believe the thaumaturgical floating cucumber, so they are going to try to attack again. Alright, let's see. One of them misses. Zariah, does a 15 hit you?
It would, yeah.
Okay.
Wait, sorry. No, it would not hit me, but Timmy stepped in between, so it would hit Timmy. Which would you like to go for?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It makes sense that it would hit Timmy then if he stepped in between. So it is going to shock Timmy, and then who else do I have? Number 2 is over by Clue. Clue, does a 15 hit you?
No.
It does not. Okay, so just Timmy then. We'll take this. Timmy taking one for the team.
Oh, yeah.
Timmy takes 4 points of shocking damage.
Oh, Timmy, no!
Lightning damage.
And then
as you see this wisp that's angry and orange in front of you, zzz, but he does get his held attack action.
Great. So he's going to kind of try to hand slash smack it away.
Okay.
And gets a 7, so I don't think he succeeds.
He misses. The will-o'-the-wisp is very angry and is able to just like dart out of the way. Arsenal, thank you for the character drop. Wally the Wisp, who's just a big... This is great. Who's just a big orc that thinks he's a wisp that went through a growth spurt. Oh, buddy. Alright, I'm gonna write him down.
Oh,
buddy. Oh, buddy. As you guys are in the middle of this fray, you just hear something bounding out of the forest at you, and it's this orc, and he's really big for his size, but he's all painted blue, and you could tell he's got like some kind of like blue powder on him as well, and he runs up to the group, and he has something in his hand, and he goes, "I'm Wally the Wisp!" And he throws up this like powder so he too can like kind of like glow and sparkle like his family. I was raised by the wisps, and this is my family. And that'll be his turn. Clue, you're up.
Okay, so question for you: how dire is it starting to look here? Is it like clearly we're in danger, or is this still kind of like a cartoonish? Like, 'cause no one's hitting anything really except Timmy getting hit. So far, we're all just like, ah! So, like, how dire is all that coming?
You could say if one was watching from the trees, this would be a very comical situation to watch. The only wisp that's taken damage is the one that's in front of Zariah, but the other ones haven't been hurt and haven't really hurt anybody else, so... Kind of one of those Three Stooges situations where your hand's on their forehead and they're trying to swing at you, but nothing's landing.
Okay, cool. Good to know. All right. So Clue's definitely like he and his wisp. Literally, I'm imagining him doing like no, and then Lucy's like kind of going in circles, like just like as they're like trying to avoid each other, and it's just like he's just trying to get one good hit in. But not because he's got his axe, right? He's just trying to like you know when you have a fly swatter, you're trying to hit it. That's literally this moment right now. It's like, eh. That's
really what's happening. And Lucy's just like, you can't catch us. We're too fast. We're too dodgy. You can't catch us.
Lucy, you're going. Hold on. Is it still a minute? Am I still shouting?
Oh yeah.
Is the minute still?
A minute is 10 rounds.
Okay.
I think for the sake, yes, you are shouting, but maybe not kill Ryan in the process.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because he will be angry.
Okay.
We can trade your shouting for intensity. Yeah.
Okay. Lucy, I can't aim if you keep moving this quickly. Lucy. And finally an 11. Still no.
Do you want to bless it?
Still
you have
no!
blessing? They're little.
This is the best fight. This is the best. This is great.
Our team is so
You
mighty.
know, I'll use-
We were the
I'll
elite,
use a
right? We
reroll.
were
I'll use my
chosen,
Yeah.
reroll just
handpicked.
because I'll use the reroll. Okay, here we
Okay.
go. By the way, just making sure I'm doing this right. It's a D20 to see if I can even hit them before I do my attack, right?
Right, but you're
Yeah.
adding the modifier of your weapon onto that. So next to your axe in your D&D Beyond, it should say like a plus stat to it. It's usually either your
Okay.
strength or your dexterity, depending on which way you went.
Oh. Oh, okay, so then that last hit before the reroll, then it was a 17. So I have a plus
Then that
six.
would've hit. So
Yay!
take your reroll back.
That's
Take your reroll
better.
back.
Okay,
And then, yeah, remember to add your modifiers. They're your friends. Unless they're negative.
okay.
Like pirates.
Gotcha. Yeah, it says plus 6 hit / DC. Right?
yeah, perfect. Yep,
Perfect.
plus 6 to
Okay.
hit. So yeah, 17 hits.
Cool. Alright, and then a 3.
3.
Causing so much damage. So much.
So, well, I mean, to be fair, he is also not using, like, he's not trying to kill, he's just trying to
True.
bat it away.
True. Zariah's trying, but she just has never done this before.
She's doing great. Okay. Is that your turn?
I get another action.
Yep. Go
Because
for
I
it.
used attack. So I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna do another axe. Hold on. First time really using this without him. Okay, so 18.
To hit? Hits. Yep.
Okay, and then hand axe is a 5. Total of
Nice.
5.
Yeah, you're able to slice this one, and you can like, you feel like you almost shaved off some of its light on that one, and it just kind of like sprinkles away and falls to the ground.
Ooh. Okay.
Kyrith, you're up.
I'm gonna try to do another persuasion check in order to get all of these wisps and Wally to stop fighting us.
Okay. Give me a persuasion check. This time at disadvantage because your friends are actively attacking them.
Okay. What does
I
disadvantage
killed
do again?
Persuasion?
Oh, no, but what does disadvantage do?
Oh, sorry. You roll 2 dice, and you're going to take the lower number and then add your modifier to that.
Man, okay. So, I got a 20. And I got an 18. Oh my god!
Yeah.
Plus 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, plus 5, so that's 23.
Can you describe to me what you're doing with your globule cucumber that is persuading them to stop attacking?
Oh, I think I've made like a full, like... Is Clue still on Lucy?
Yes.
Okay, so, I'm just gonna, like... I'm gonna, like, hide behind Lucy and then, like, put up the... put up the little, like, globule. And, like, now it's just a show, right? It's just that, like, oh, like, we shouldn't attack each other. We don't mean any harm or anything like that. And it's, like, very obviously, like, me, like, hiding behind the horse. But I'm trying to do it in a way that is cute because I want to make sure that they know that we mean no harm.
Yeah.
Doing it in front of the person who just killed one.
So, something about this thaumaturgical cucumber that you've created and are now putting on a puppet show for them, PBS style, teaching them that we should all be friends here. Something about it is just entrancing to them, and they turn their orangish red color back down to this really, really mellow blue color, and they all just kind of start like swaying, and they're just kind of like, yeah, they're totally buying into this PBS special you have going for them right now.
Does
Oh, this is
Wally
the
as
best.
well?
Yeah, Wally, you see him, he doesn't have any weapons because he's a wisp, but he had his hands up, and then all of a sudden he's looking at Cucumber and he's just like, I like him. Wally likes him.
Oh my god.
And they're all kind of mellow right now. So if you guys want to take actions, you can. You're kind of out of initiative at this point.
Eldrin's like, surprise fireball.
Right? Exactly. There we go.
I'm just picturing Zaraya with her sword, like,
Oh,
Yeah, no, so like I wanna
They're called.
like Israel, if you're not like
Thank you,
if you're still
Zachariah.
like kind of like in the heat of it, like as he's like they're doing that and Eldrin's kind of like turn passes, I'm gonna like kind of right up to you and be like, no. Done. No, stop it.
I was gonna
Stop
say
it.
I did get stopped by Timmy, and I saw Timmy got hurt
Okay.
because I did wrong. So I am definitely gonna be cooled down at this point for sure. That'll
Still gonna go
definitely
over
work.
and I'm gonna grab the sword out of your hands. Going
Great.
no.
She doesn't know what she's doing with it anyway. Yeah, you can probably have it. I don't know how to hold this when I'm me-sized.
I'm gonna trot that like back to the back of the line, but on the way I'm gonna just give it to Clue. I'm just gonna like, you can try this, because like she also can't use it. So she's like, you can,
Oh, no.
you got this.
Now Clue has the
You
angry
got
sword.
this. You're good. You'll be good.
Well, Clue did succeed in killing one of the Will-o'-the-Wisps, so I think that's appropriate.
Yeah,
Clue,
he's
you
competent.
Clue, as you
I believe
as
he
you
has the
take this
competency.
Clue, as you take this sword, you hear a voice in your head. We must destroy.
Oh god.
Evil sword. Evil sword. Every game I play in, there's an evil sword.
Oh, of course.
So as you're doing this little puppet show for the wisps, you see them kind of like all kind of gather around you, Kyreth, and they kind of start spinning in a little circle. And they start spinning faster and faster and faster, and they delve down into the ground, and Wally goes, "Oh, they like you very much." And from the ground, you see this skeletal hand break through the dirt and start to claw its way up, and it's followed by this decaying corpse-looking entity, and this thing is barely got any skin left on its bones, and it just starts crawling at you, just looking at you, and before you can even think about what's going on, it crawls on your back and it's looking over your shoulder. And Wally's like, they gave you a gift.
Oh, well, I have to give them something back though. And he takes off the scarf that his mom took and he puts it on Wally.
Yay.
Aw.
I will treasure this forever. You have a friend in the wisps. And he just like pretends to like run off into the forest, and he's just loving the scarf. And so now you have this undead looking thing clinging to your back, and it just starts to look at all your adventuring party.
No,
Kyreth,
no,
what
biting.
is that? What's?
I don't know.
Do we need to get that off you?
No,
You got a little
seems pretty
something.
nice. Do I have something on my face or?
No,
You
on
know,
your
just
back. You got a
decaying
little
flesh
something.
on your back. Yeah.
No, he's okay. He seems nice.
Can Zaraya do a little bit of either research on it or kind of just look back at what her own knowledge is of undead things and if we should be worried or what we should be aware of?
Yeah, either give me a history check or a religion check.
All right, we'll do history.
Whatever's higher, yeah.
14.
Okay, you know in your studies that this thing is definitely undead, and you feel like it doesn't seem like it's gonna hurt Kyreth, because you know that it has accepted him as a host, and will not hurt its host. Anyone else that comes close to it might be a snack. He might try to take a bite at, but he knows Kyreth. You know Kyreth is safe.
Kyreth, I think you are safe, but everyone else, don't put your arms anywhere near that thing.
What's wrong, Zaraya? Is it gonna will it hurt the rest of you guys? What's happening?
It is undead and it is a zombie. Zombie
So,
lore
like-
works the same as in this world as movie lore. Hey,
Somewhat. Yeah,
We
something
like
don't wanna
claws?
we don't want to be infected by it. It can do some nasty damage. You're totally fine though.
Immediately out of my bag, I take out like mittens and another scarf, and I put the mittens and I put the scarf around his mouth.
He's
So
like
I'm
trying to
So
bite,
you
but the
can't
scarf is like in his
scratch
way.
your bite.
You
So-
you can put the mittens on the hands if you want, because their scratch is kind of infected too.
And Haley, please remind me, like, what's like the smallest being you can be in D&D?
Probably a halfling would be the smallest like humanoid
one of
that you can
those.
play.
It's
Yeah,
one of those.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's small. It's like
definitely one of those.
Luke carrying Yoda on
Yes,
his back. Like it's
100%.
that
Zombie,
situation.
zombie
Yes.
Yoda. All right.
But with a scarf and
Anyone
mittens.
else thinking? Anyone else thinking that Kyrith has like 20 scarves made by his mom in his backpack
Yes.
right now?
Yes, he has
Right.
a bag of holding. It's just scarves.
That's all it
Just
is.
47 scarves. It's
Yeah. For every outfit and every weapon he yields, there's actually a scarf that has
Absolutely.
knit on it. The different types of axes he carries, like.
True. Canon. That's canon.
Make a note.
Oh. So yeah, did you have extra mittens for his hands too? Because I think
Yeah,
the-
it's little mittens.
yeah, great, little mittens, and then a scarf that's very much covering the mouth.
Yeah, it's definitely Ralphie's brother from Christmas Story where he just can't even. And then I feel like it's the mittens that have no fingers but just the thumbs. So he's
Yeah.
like trying to claw at you guys, but it's these cute
Whoa.
little like knit
Aw.
mittens just coming
Wait,
at you.
Cole, you just did. You know how you did the waddle thing? Is there like a little knitted jacket that we could put on him too?
I mean, your mom would have
Just thumbs up.
armed you with every knit
Oh yeah.
possible garment you can
This
think
is happening.
of.
This is happening now. Yes.
Yes,
Sweater,
Yeah, so you
hoodie,
slip
or,
Pussy prone zombie
love
hobbit.
it,
I love
love
it.
it. Oh man,
So
well,
you slip a little sweater on him.
you know that's probably pretty good. He doesn't have a lot of skin and fat to keep him warm, so should be good.
Fair. Yeah, it's probably for the best.
And when he gets angry, he gets really cold. So this is really gonna keep him warm.
It's true. True.
Since it doesn't bite Kyrith, could he use it as a backpack, like stuff down its throat?
Because it's decaying and the skin is falling away from the bone, he probably wouldn't retain everything that he makes it eat. It might just fall out later.
What a visual!
There's not
How
a
are they
bottom to
finding
the
us?
Oh, no,
backpack.
we can't hear you. Oh, JPG, we can't hear you.
I was gonna say Eldrin is thinking about solutions to problems we don't even have yet, and I love it.
I mean, if you have, I guarantee you probably have some knit long johns in there, and you could like put it on him and make a sack, and that way the clothing would catch your stuff.
he just
I mean,
carries it. He just carries it.
in
Yeah,
theory.
it's fine. I'm okay with this.
Is
So
the
you-
zombie holding itself on, or is it kind of like supernaturally held there?
Column A, column B. It's a little bit like a kid doing like a piggyback, where it's like
I'm assuming
little
it's like
legs are.
Is it like
So-
magnets, like it's like a Captain America shield that I just like put right on there?
Absolutely, 100%.
Okay, all right.
Kyreth, if you need, I can always make a little leather strap for him if he seems like he's falling off.
Yeah, that's okay. If he needs it, he'll let me know.
All right, great.
Now we just gotta think of the
Can
name.
he talk?
I mean, we
Now
have
with that scarf on his mouth.
Does he already have a name?
Or
Well,
she.
with the scarf around him, we'll just ask him at the next town. It's fine.
Sounds great.
We'll just ask him at the next town.
He's already ready to go.
You see him go.
Oh my goodness. We've got a talking
right.
horse, an angry sword, and a zombie backpack.
Yeah. Is the angry sword constantly talking, or is it only when we fight?
It's probably only when you touch the sword.
Okay.
Probably only when you fight, I would think.
Okay.
You're not gonna be holding it the whole time. Right? You're not always holding it, right?
Well, it's like, because I was picturing like, what does touch mean? Because it's like if it's like on my back or if it's like beside me.
Actively
Is it, like, physical
holding as
touch?
if you're going. I'll
Okay.
say like we'll go to the fighting if you're actively wielding. I will say.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay, so you guys are headed back south on the road. You don't really come across any other problems or anything like that. Although you that did stop you in your tracks for a while. So you finally hear horse hooves coming up from behind you very quickly, and you can hear the voices yelling behind you. But we were supposed to meet up with you. We were supposed to meet up with you.
Oh no.
We're coming. We're coming.
We forgot about the captain of the guard.
The
Whoops.
guards Lucy's brother.
Trying to catch up to you.
Yep.
So you
that'll
finally
be it.
see the Croxian guards in their purple regalia catch up to you. Their horses were running hard, so their horses are just. Oh, there you are! I'm so glad we caught up to you. We were supposed to chat, and they said you'd left, so we ran to catch up with you, and here you are. We've
so
found you.
Sorry, there was a little bit of a confusion, a lot of things going on.
Confusion. Kyrie left.
Yeah. Did we had a we wanted to know if there was any other information we needed to know about the city of Straad. Has anybody been in and out besides your scouts?
So our scouts went in 4 days ago, and we found it was an absolute wreck. They were just, pardon our language, dead bodies and ichor and guts and burnt homes, and it was just awful.
Oh,
I don't think
sounds
anyone's
like it.
come in or out since we've left, but it's hard to say who attacked them, although there's been rumors of dragonborn.
Do we know who the last person or the last message was from Strad before the scouts were there, when it was still okay?
I mean, a few weeks ago, our Lyre-leaf sage dealer in the city, he gets shipments from his farmer that lives there on a weekly basis, so he was the last one that spoke to him. Everything
It's been
seemed
about-
normal on his last shipment.
So it was about 3 weeks ago that he got that last shipment?
Right.
Is there any other abnormalities that have been going on? Any other towns nearby that have been damaged or we haven't heard from?
Nothing super close. We've heard of things that are strangely happening up in the Glasslands. There was also a town near Raufel. Small handful of others. Not sure if they're related, though, but they all look to be ravaged the same way from what we've heard.
Anyone else have anything else they can think of to ask?
Can you tell from the fire if it was from above or below?
I mean, the whole houses were singed, so it's a little hard to say if it was coming from above or below. I guess there was one building that looked like it was from below, I suppose?
What kind of dragons fire from below? I hate saying this, but I think Kyrie was right. They didn't give us any more information that we needed.
I feel kind of bad that they kind of came all the way over here and they were like,
It's
Tell me
not like
something
they had
new.
anything important to do. It's fine.
Remind me, is Straad a coastal town or is it inland?
It is coastal, but it's got a little bit of a cliff drop to it.
Okay.
So it's coastal in a way.
Did any of your scouts check the waterfront to make sure that there wasn't any sign of ships or people on the waterfront?
Vintage Seamstress, thank you for the group reroll. I mean, we looked over the cliffside. No ships, no nothing. It's not a port town, so there's no docks. Nothing like that.
were you able
Okay.
to check for maybe any magic that might have just stayed behind, like an essence or something?
I'm just a simple guard. I don't really have arcane training. If you, I know you're headed there. Maybe you might be able to tell.
What about your horses? Do they have information?
Oh my god.
Oh god!
Why is everyone
He
laughing?
looks very,
Remember, Lucy
he
can
looks
talk.
very bewildered at this question. Our horses?
Yes. Yes.
Zaraya's
Do they have
gonna lean over to
information?
Clue and say, "How about you just ask Lucy to ask the horses rather than the guards?"
Because that's gonna look ridiculous. This is me being polite. I'm addressing them right away.
They kind of lean away from Clue. Is he well? Is he all right?
He's fine. He's fine.
Lucy, what's going on here? Don't they know you talk? Lucy?
Is Lucy just not talking? Is Lucy not talking?
She's just bending down eating grass. she's just not paying attention
No.
right now.
He's like, no,
Yes.
no, not at all. Lucy's got some neighing to do.
Wait, hold on.
Lucy, you've got some name to do.
You got some neighing to do.
That's great.
Does the
Eldrin,
does the
inspiration
kingdom
for
not
you.
know their horses talk?
Oh
my God.
Bard of Blarney, thank you for the character drop. Zordon, Kyrith's adopted brother, he showed up to visit home and their mother sent him to go with Kyrith and help. He refuses to leave because if he does, their mother will bring it up every holiday. He's a Minotaur life domain cleric fully equipped. So he's adopted, I guess.
Oh man.
Still got
Carmen's
horns
family
though.
is growing.
We haven't
then.
told him yet though.
Oh.
We haven't told him yet.
Does he just have does he just think he has like a skin disease? Like he just has like a hair, like a extra overactive hair follicles, right?
Oh, Corey, it's just never come up. It's literally never come up.
It's just never come
Love
up.
It's just never come up. Yeah.
Oh my
He's
god.
a Minotaur?
And he thinks he's
No,
oh my
no,
god.
Eldrin, he's my brother. It doesn't matter what he is.
Oh man.
Oh, we locked the third unlock, didn't we?
Woohoo! Yeah, we did.
No.
Oh, nice.
What's the third?
Which means it's
What's the third?
nothing good.
Monster time.
3's my lucky number.
Is it? Okay.
I'm
Should we
kidding. No,
send-
it's not.
Should we send the scouts on their way?
No, keep him here just in case.
Right.
Keep
Danny,
him
was
talking
300
for
a
no any
catastrophe?
other reason.
You'll have to remind me. Danny's gonna have to remind me what the third unlock
300
is.
is group free item for 2 players.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. 300
Horvat.
group free item 2 players. It just says it on the screen right now.
It does? What? Wait,
Yeah.
are you messing with me? Oh.
I'm not. That's literally what
No,
it
that's
says.
that's the $25. That's the $25 drop because you can drop an item.
No, but wait until it screens back. Oh my gosh, chat, please tell Haley I'm not a liar, I promise. I promise I'm not.
I mean, they might have changed the unlocks. I don't know.
Oh god. Okay, wait. It's about to come on screen.
All right,
I
we'll wait
swear.
okay.
Okay.
We'll
No,
wait
it's
to
just
hear what Danny has to
sponsors,
say
right?
about it too. That's what. Yeah, it was bad.
No, it
Right.
says on the screen 300. Y'all get a free item. I swear it said it. I swear.
I need you to roll a
Are you
persuasion
arguing
check
with the
against your
narrator?
DM.
Ridiculous.
Oh, God. I look like an idiot on screen now. Thanks, guys. I swear that's what it said. I swear.
That's what it said.
I
We'll
swore
get-
my
we'll
horse
just get on the
talked.
fourth
Apparently we're all
unlock.
wrong.
Okay, in the chat is saying that I am right. That's all. I don't care what we do. I just want to say.
That validation.
I love this little break thing that we're doing. I love it. Like we're just like
Wait for the screen to roll by.
That's a free item for the players. Okay, a free item for the players. Okay. I can work with that. Even if that's not what it is next week.
Yeah.
oh,
good.
it's a group item.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That they don't get?
Oh, there it is.
It's just
It
the
is.
one
Group
item.
free
Three
item
item
share.
shares.
The adopted
Vindication.
mother brought
Free
a
item to
blanket.
split. Got it.
Yeah.
400 alternates good and bad. Oh.
Okay. This is all new to me. These unlocks are completely new, so I'm learning as we go. So thank you guys. You got this, JPG. You read. You're good.
Yeah.
All right, everyone's chiming in like, yeah, they get free stuff. Give them free stuff. Haley. Okay. Give 'em the free stuff.
I mean, we've got an
Alright.
angry sword, a talking horse, a zombie backpack. It's going to be a mixed
What else do you
blessing,
need?
whatever it is.
It'll be great. All right. Okay, so you guys are continuing to the town. Is there anything else you need from the guards?
I don't think so.
Thank you for the
Cool.
rain.
Thank you. Thank you for
Should
the
I-
raid. Welcome, guys.
Woo!
I do send them
yeah.
home with scarves.
Oh,
Oh,
great.
well, thank you. That is very nice of you. It's going to be a really cold
Yeah.
walk back,
Yes.
trot back, so we
Yeah, I
appreciate
do
you.
send them home.
That's very kind. Oh,
Yeah.
well, and they're a little more chipper as they leave. All right,
Aw.
and you guys know that you've traveled about 40 miles so far, so you could
great.
make it to Straad today if you want, or you can make camp and rest. Totally up to you.
What time of day is it?
It's about 4 p.m.
Okay, so we still have plenty of daylight. What do you think, folks? Should we go ahead and keep making it there?
I think we should like if we go there, it's just to scout. We're not going in. I think we should like scout it out.
I think
Because the
if we
king
keep
did
going.
say,
Oh, good.
I was gonna say the king said we have to be discreet. So if we scout ahead, then that will be better.
Yeah, we don't
than
have
just
to walk
blends
into it
against
right away.
Right. Yeah. No, just scout under the cover of darkness. You know.
Oh yeah,
Totally
we can
not.
definitely
So
be
you-
discreet as my backpack just starts chomping.
All right, so are you guys kind of waiting for nightfall to then go do some spy recon?
Yeah.
Well, I think
We'll
we're
go-
getting a little bit closer than 10 miles,
Yeah.
and then making camp, and then we're gonna make a plan to like scout around the town and come back to camp a little far away, so we're not like right
Sure.
on the edge.
On top of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. So you're able to set up camp a few miles out, no issues. You can already hear from even a few miles the bubbling that's coming from the hot springs, and you can already start to see the lyre leaf sage that's starting to grow in clusters and patches. And the sage leaves are soft, and they're named that because they're shaped like a lyre, so they're kind of like that, like a lyre shape. If that makes
Yeah.
sense. Yeah. So you're
Yeah,
free
yeah,
to
totally.
figure out how you want to do your scouting. It's a real plant. I don't know.
Do we need to do anything
I'm hearing
to set up?
liar.
The sage just
L-Y-R-E,
looks at
lyre
you
leaf.
and just lies. Blatant lying
Okay.
sage. Do we need to do anything to set up the camp? Tie up our horses or anything before we scout inside?
You can if you want to leave the horses.
Yeah. I don't think the horse is going to move very quietly, so we'll
Yeah.
kind of
I don't
create...
think we need Lucy.
Yep,
Does my backpack
We're gonna leave
want
you here,
to
Lizzie.
eat the horses?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, your backpack, like,
Oh, shoot.
even when you're on the horse, it's like reaching for the horse's neck in its little.
No,
Fluffy
no,
mittens.
Okay, yeah, I can't leave him. I can't leave
Yeah.
him. I'm just gonna take him with.
Oh, and maybe it'll help us find if anyone's still alive. We'll know because it'll start veering off, trying to bite at the air.
Oh, so it's like my own personal compass now.
For bodies.
I just
I
have,
mean, you
like,
don't know this.
detect life.
Like-
Now it
like-
was
like
going
down-
down my back.
It's like-
Soraya thinks maybe it'll go after live humans,
Okay.
humanoids. We'll see.
Or
Well, it
recent
also
dead,
helps-
right? I mean, like something fresh.
We don't know. Maybe.
All right. Well, yeah, he's coming with.
We're good. We're good. So if there's a place we can kind of leave the horses, but kind of potentially still covered, so they're not just out in an open field. If there's any trees nearby.
Yeah, easy enough. It's
Okay.
wooded, so you're able to find a spot to store them where they'd be safe and they're not too close to the road.
Clue wants to tell Lucy what's going on, unless she already knows.
She's listening.
Oh, she's listening? Alright, cool. So she knows all about, like, what we're doing, and she's not gonna be, like, really confused.
Are you gonna, like, leave me some carrots or something? You just expect me to eat shrubs?
Well, I got some carrots. By the way, how come you didn't help me out earlier? I look like a crazy person. Why didn't you, like, say something?
Oh, I'm sorry. I had a cud in my mouth. I was chewing. I'm sorry. I don't like to talk with my mouth full.
That is so
Okay,
polite,
well,
and I
Clue
appreciate
gives,
it
like,
so
the
much.
carrots to Lucy.
Hmm.
Just watch
Oh,
this camp,
thank
okay?
you so much. Alright, and you see her, like, pick up the carrots and put them, like, in front of the other horses, like, giving them to her cousins.
Hey,
She, like,
Lucy, if
bites one in
anything-
half and, like, hands a half one to the pony.
Nice.
Like,
Lucy, if
all
anything
needs.
goes wrong, we're gonna be over at that town if you need to find us.
Oh, is there, like, a safe word you want me to, like, yell out at you if something comes our way?
Clue, what do you think?
no, just come find us.
Yeah, well, there's...
Just run for us. You're really good at running.
You've tied my face to a
Yeah.
tree. I can't get away.
If you need to, just yell some explaining to do. Like, that might be some helpful.
Just shout Ricky.
Okay.
I'm gonna
That's
whisper,
better.
I'm gonna whisper over to Kyrith and be like, so what do we do about your brother?
Oh wait, did he show up?
Yeah, so as you guys are
Okay.
storing the horses, you hear this voice behind you. Kyrith! Hey, Kyrith!
And it was Zodran, right? I wanna say it was
Zodran? Yeah,
Zodran.
X-O-D-R-A-N. Zodran?
Zodran, what are you doing here?
You see him with his, like, traveling backpack. Well, Mom said I had to come help you, and I know she would just guilt trip me literally forever if I didn't, so here I am!
Did Mom tell you that this was a secret mission?
Oh, no.
Oh no. And we're trying to sneak into a place right now, and I think like one of the first things that you see is that like he's talking to him like a little brother, but Zodran is like 7 feet tall.
He's younger than you, though. He's definitely your
Yeah,
little brother.
He's the little brother. He's the little brother. Well, Zodran. Okay, so me and my friends. By the way, friends. Zodran, friends.
Hi.
Hi.
It's been upgraded.
He is very excited to meet you guys. You think I'm nice and
Who is
polite?
this?
He's even more so.
Who are you?
I'm
Zodran.
Zodran.
This is my brother.
I'm Kyrith's baby brother.
Yeah.
Like, Clue's
I can see
going,
the
like, from, like,
similarity,
up high.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Zodran,
what?
we're gonna sneak into a place.
Huh?
Okay, this is what I need from you right now. You and Lucy are gonna hold down the fort. Stay right here.
Who's Lucy?
Lucy's actually the
The horse.
horse.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Be very polite. She can actually talk.
Oh, okay.
Actually, now that we think about it, because Lucy told us, be polite to every horse now. Because there's a lot going on in their heads. They just can't communicate it the way that we can communicate. Anyway. I'm also gonna give him the backpack.
The zombie?
Yeah.
Zombie?
Yeah, I'm
Oh.
giving him the
It's only,
backpack.
he's gonna try to eat him, dude.
No, because Zodran's family, and here we're making sure that adopted family is accepted family, because adopted family
Did you
is
say
family
it-
just the same.
Adopted?
Oh,
no.
Who's adopted?
Zodran, Mom sent you over for us to have this talk, and
What is happening right now?
it's just, you know, you had a little bit of a growth spurt, and then a little bit of another one, and, you know, she wants to make sure that you understand that family is family no matter where we go.
Yeah, of course. You're my big brother.
Yeah, of course. So that means that this isn't going to eat you. And
I don't think that's how it works.
it's
I
bloodline.
don't-
It's
I don't-
bloodline, Clue. It's bloodline. Okay.
I don't
He's
think
not
that
gonna-
zombie cares.
He's not gonna. he's gonna be fine. It's bloodline, alright? Like, it's
So
fine.
you go
I
to
don't
put
think you
the-
know what adopted means, but okay.
Family's
I
family,
like how
okay?
you glossed over the adopted thing, by the way. So you go to put the zombie backpack on your brother, and it's got the scarf in between its mouth, but you definitely see it turn its head towards Zodran's face and start to, like, it's trying to mouth him, but he's got a big scarf in between his mouth and the skin, so he can't bite him, and he's trying to, like, scratch at him with his claws, but he's got mittens on.
It's fine. You're a cleric. You're a trained cleric. Why do you think mom and dad spent all that money to send you to cleric school, remember? So, in the meantime, don't let him bite you, but then also, maybe let's, like, try to think of a cure for this thing. You've always been the smart one between the two of us.
Okay. Hey, little dude, how's it going? Oh, I think he likes me.
I think he thinks you're tasty, too.
Okay, well, we're gonna go sneak, have fun over here with Lucy, and we should name him. Should we name him? What do you
Up to
think
you.
we should name him?
Oh yeah, we didn't ask him his name. Do you want to take the scarf off?
Yeah, I'm just gonna take the scarf off real quick.
No!
So
Well, my hands are on him, so he's not gonna bite me.
Oh, yeah, because you know it's going to stop him. All right, yeah.
Yeah, he's not gonna bite me. Yeah, because I'm holding his face.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so what's your name again?
Onyx.
Oh, cool. His name's Onyx. Puts it right back. Okay, well, you, Onyx, and Lucy, have fun over here. We're gonna go sneak.
Okay, I'll try and heal your little backpack dude. Okay, here, Onyx. And Zodran kind of takes him and just sits him down on the ground and just has a hand on his, cheek, and he's tapping his hoof, and he's just thinking.
So I just start walking towards the town. I'm just gonna wait for other people to catch up.
I guess we're going.
Clue definitely. Clue's gonna walk up to the group and go "That's a minotaur, right? That's a minotaur."
I don't think
Whoa.
I've seen one of those before. I don't think Zaraya's ever seen a Quibos or a tiefling before, or a minotaur before. So as far as she's concerned, they're brothers. That's just the race looks a little different depending on what age they are. Yeah, I think they're related. But look, they both have horns.
I mean, okay. Okay. Okay.
I think he's already pretty far, and he's like, "You guys, are we going to be sneaking now?"
Yes. If you're closer, sneak.
All right, go ahead and give me stealth checks, everybody.
Okay, and I'll
We're
roll one
doing
for
the
Timmy.
sneaking
too.
shit now, right?
Does Timmy and the Heart Beast need to stealth as well?
Yeah, if they're coming with you, they need to do stealth checks too. Yes, please.
Hey, Haley.
Yes.
How do blessings work for us?
So it is a
Oh.
D6. It is a D6 that you can add basically to anything. You can add it to an ability
Okay.
check, a saving throw, anything.
I'm gonna try to use a blessing right now. Thank you,
Okay.
chat, for spending that on me. I appreciate that. So I originally got a 7 minus 1, which is 6, and then I got 5 more, which is an 11.
11.
Is that okay?
Let me hear what everybody else got. And
Alright.
then we'll collectively either succeed or fail.
I got 11 as well.
Yeah, John. We're failing
We
together,
are.
okay?
We
We
fail
are.
as a unit, guys.
That's right.
Fail as a unit.
I got a 16 plus 2, so I have 18.
Okay.
I got a 13 and Timmy got a 9.
Yeah, Timmy.
Which is great because he has advantage on stealth and I don't.
With advantage, he
And
got
then I got a
9.
19.
Yikes.
With advantage, he rolled really poorly today. It was not good.
Overall, you guys are fairly quiet. The ground is starting to get a little muddier because of the hot springs, so Timmy's feet are just kind of like
Slopping.
slopping a little bit louder. You don't think it's super noticeable, so you hope that no one hears you. As you sneak closer to the town's borders, you can kind of start to see through the trees the buildings that have been burned, and you can kind of start to smell more and more of that sage that's permeating your nose. You can hear the bubbling of the hot springs. And then everybody go ahead and give me a perception check.
18 for Zariah.
11.
I got an 18 as well. 14 plus 4.
I got a 10. I'm just distracted by my feather beard. I don't know. I still have it.
Still has it. He still has it.
You haven't sneezed yet, so.
Yeah, I haven't sneezed yet.
I'm assuming Zariah's back to normal size. I can't remember what the time limit was.
Yeah, it was only a minute.
Okay, cool.
I'm 21.
Nice.
Okay,
Jeez.
so Clue, Zariah, and Kyrith, you start to hear voices from coming from one of the hot springs, actually. And you hear this voice say, I can't believe we got stationed here. This is the best post I could ever hope for. Can you believe some of those idiots are freezing their scales off in the glasslands? Hey, shut up. You should keep it down.
Guys, pull aside. There's somebody talking up ahead. Are we near
I
any
think
of the
it's
buildings?
another.
So the buildings are still a little bit south, but you are near where the natural hot springs are. And this is, the hot springs do attract visitors from time to time. But, people would generally bathe in them, sit in them. It's like hot tubs that you can chill out in. So the voice is coming from one of the hot springs.
And we can't see them at this point, correct?
Actually, I feel like with Clue's really high perception, you could probably peek through and see that there are two. You've never seen anything like this before. So they're two humanoids. They've got eyes and they've got mouths, but they've got these scaly snouts, and they almost have these like spikes coming from the backs of their heads. They're one of them is blue and the other one is green, and they've got pointed teeth, and they kind of look like these lizards, but kind of like dragons that you imagine. You've never seen a dragon before, but just completely scaled skin and just these like kind of clawed fingers that are sitting on the outer rim of the hot spring. And you can assume that these are dragonborn.
Well, Clue, it looks like we found our answer for... Yeah. It looks like we found our answer for what things can burn below, right?
I had pictured like the big like dragons of stories. I wasn't picturing this thing. What the heck is that thing?
What is it?
It literally think a lizard but human. It's a human lizard.
Human lizards? You can see
I don't
it
know
from
if we
here?
can... Like, would this be offensive to them that we're talking about them like this?
I don't think it matters if we're this far away. It's fine. They're possibly the ones who did this.
Is Clue yelling the whole time because he's still yelling?
No.
The
He
minute's
hasn't been
over,
yelling.
right?
It was only a
Thank
minute.
God.
He's
Okay.
whispering. He's definitely whispering to you right
And
now.
Zariah would also be kind of indicating, like, we need to duck down as much as possible and be as quiet as possible.
So we tell Serena
we're not
and
shouting
Eldrin,
anymore.
right?
Yeah. What was
Sorry,
that?
one more time,
Serene,
JPG.
do you think we can buy our way through it?
What?
You have so much like gold. Do you think we could buy our way past these guys if we just play it off?
We can't tell them we see them.
Exactly. What are you doing? Shut up and get further away. Get over here. Get back over here.
What?
No. Shh. We're on a reconnaissance mission. I don't need you wrecking this right now. Okay, I need you to shh.
Serene, do you think we can...
Clearly, I was the quietest of the group. I'm fully aware of how quiet I need to be right now.
Do you think we can capture them?
That's the opposite
Like,
of being
come up
quiet.
behind
We
them?
need to. No, we don't know how many people are here. We don't know how many of them there are. We need to still reconnaissance the area.
Is it reconnaissance? Is that the word?
I don't
think so.
know.
I'll stay here and keep an eye on them. Do you guys want to look up ahead?
Okay.
Yeah. So Zariah, and Kyrith and Eldrin, because Kyrith and Eldrin and Timmy like got kind of low, right? Low
Yeah.
numbers on sneaky. You guys stay here. A clue will go this way, and I'll go this way, and then we'll come back to here, and we'll see if we see any more of them. Don't talk to them if you see them. Just count and come back.
But what
Okay.
if they're nice?
We're not attacking
That is
them.
an amazing
Kyrith,
question.
we're not attacking them. We're just gonna see
We're just
how
watching.
many there are. We're not.
Okay.
It's not about attacking or not attacking. I just want to know how many people there are in the town.
So
Okay.
So just making sure we're not attacking, we're not speaking, we're just counting and leaving.
Yeah.
Okay, just counting and leaving. I can do that.
Counting and coming back here. Regroup. Counting and regroup.
Okay, come in. Yes. I
Yeah,
got you.
yeah,
I understand. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're going this way. I'm going that way.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, as
Very
you
specific.
guys,
I love it. Let's go.
As you guys split up, I want you to. I'll start with Clue. Clue, give me two things. Give me a stealth check, and give me a perception check.
So stealth, I got 20.
Yay.
Okay.
And then perception was 21.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so you
Nice.
you peel off to the right, and you're moving very, very quietly through the muddy kind of sandy ground, and you're just scoping every inch of the town. You're scanning for any signs of movement, any sounds, and finally you get to, it's a small town, so you get to where the entrance would be, and you can see one more of these dragonborn kind of patrolling, kind of looking, scouting. Rolled really high stealth. Yeah, he doesn't seem to see you. And this one is red, and he's just kind of.
Okay.
Oh, excuse me. He's white. He's white. White scales, and
Okay.
he's just kind of scanning the horizon. Doesn't seem to notice you though.
Okay. 1. Sneak away.
Okay. All right. Over to Serene. You peel off and you go left. Give me a stealth check and give me a perception check.
Best plan ever. Okay. I got a math and stuff. 23 for sneaky.
Nice.
And then perception is less than that.
Use your reroll. Use your reroll.
Significantly less.
Use your
It's
reroll.
a 6.
Reroll.
6 for perception.
Reroll.
Okay, let's use a reroll. Why not? We'll use a reroll. Why not? That's better. It's a 10 now.
Okay.
Boom.
10.
And a blessing.
And a
And a
blessing.
blessing.
And a blessing. And that's a 4. What did I say before? So it's a 14.
10.
14. Okay. So you peel off the other direction, and you're also being extremely quiet. You're a monk. This is as off the handle as you can be. Your training has taught you to be as quiet as the wind. Like, you can move without making any noise at all. So you sneak around the other border of this town, and you're peeking through windows and looking through doors. It's pretty easy to see through the buildings. As now it's getting dark, the moonlight is showing through all these roofs that have huge burned holes through them. You're not really seeing anything. You're not seeing anyone. And then you come toward the entrance, and you see a white dragonborn doing a guard watch near the front.
Gotcha.
Okay. Who does not
That
seem to
face.
notice you.
Okay.
She rolled really high on
Okay.
herself. She rolled really high on herself, so she's undetected.
Nice.
But that was a close one. Okay.
It's that pause that scares you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does
The
Clue see
pause
me?
with the roll.
Yeah.
Just
Ooh.
out of curiosity, like, does Clue see me on the other side?
Um,
Serene wouldn't know that, but just curious.
You wouldn't see him, but I would say how high he rolled, he sees you.
Ah, sweet.
So did
So,
they
like-
see the same one?
Yeah, they're looking at the same
Okay.
guard.
Gotcha.
Oh, Bard of Blarney.
Wow.
Thank you,
wow.
part of the party.
What was it? Gave you another
That's a
blessing?
good reason too.
It was a blessing and a
Because
reroll
peer
for Corey
pressure.
because fuck peer pressure. Peer pressure.
If anybody learns anything from this whole stream, it's that. It's that right
Yes.
there. That's it.
It's a good.
Mhm.
It's a good.
We've
lesson.
had
Peer
2
pressure.
PBS specials in this.
We have.
Good. Nice. Very nice. Very nice.
All right.
Okay.
When do you guys make it back to us? Do you make it back to
Yeah.
us?
That
Yeah,
is
do we
a
make it
fading.
back?
Yeah, you guys had your high enough stealth checks that. Well, go
Okay.
ahead and make me stealth checks on the way back.
Okay.
Goodbye. Thanks.
Ooh.
Bye forever.
I would like to use a reroll, please.
Oh no.
I like that I can follow on D&D Beyond what your role
Okay.
is. I think that was a good call.
Hey, thank you. 14 now. My total is 14. I love that you guys can see the dice too, so it's like you guys know
Yeah,
like
it's
how
cool.
bad things are.
And what was yours, Serene? What did you roll?
Mine is 18.
Okay. Serene is very quiet and moving backwards, and Clue, you accidentally, your cloth snags on some of a bit of the burned building, and the wood cracks. But luckily, because it's burned, it's a little softer, so it doesn't make noise enough to alert the guard. So you both make it back safely to the group.
So
What'd you guys see?
yeah.
Okay.
So all I saw was
One.
a white one.
Oh, I saw a white one
One.
too.
So that's
Is it the same one?
Oh,
So there's only
So
3 people.
it was over. He was over by the entrance.
Oh, I don't remember where I saw mine. I just know I saw one, and I stealthily left.
The highest perception roll, but only focused on the one thing.
I understand. We need
I
to
was
make sure that we
hyper-focused.
need to buy you another brain cell because the one brain cell was a part of the counting, and not.
Yeah.
We need a second brain cell for the
Oh.
wear.
It's just his memory. He's got low
I
memory.
did my best. You told me to count. I
You did
counted. I
great.
made sure
You did
I was
great.
aware.
Shh, shh, shh,
You-
shh, shh.
You,
Yes,
this
you
is
did
the
great.
opposite of.
Okay,
Do we
so
want-
there's either 3 or 4.
Do we want to try
Eldrin?
and get rid of these guys so that we can clear out the town? Maybe get some more information?
As Clue and Serene were kind of pseudo fighting, and she was trying to shush him, you hear one of the voices from the hot springs go, "Hey, did you hear something?"
You guys,
You could s-
I think it's time for some extreme violence.
Mm.
Because he kind of he looks at he looks at Eldred and he says, "Do you want to go first, or did you want me to?"
I think I'm gonna go first.
Okay.
Question. So how far away are we from the two lizards?
I would say you're like 25 feet.
Okay, because I just want to fireball them. They're already
Okay,
like in
which-
a city that's on fire.
Eldrin, which one do
so-
you hit? Like, which one are you aiming for? The blue or the green one?
I thought they were next to each other. because they were chatting.
Yeah,
it
they're
up.
in a hot tub.
Fireball
hanging
makes
out.
it hits both? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So
I'm
after
just gonna
you do that... Okay.
Did anyone else want to prepare? Yeah, if you guys want to get a sneak attack round in, you can. So technically, you guys would each get a turn if you want to do an action right now.
Would it be
But
okay?
Eldrin is going to go first, and he's going to drop a fireball.
Yep.
So we'll go through
Clue's
everybody's.
gonna pull the curse sword.
Okay, cool. And then Zaraya, did you have something?
Yeah, is it okay to bolt towards the guard? Do I know which way they came from when they saw the guard dragonborn?
They said he was at the front entrance.
Do I have... How long did it take for them to get back? Would I be able to kind of figure out, oh, it's about 10 feet away, 20 feet away?
If you're running, it's going to get you there faster. I would say that the front of the town is like 100 feet away. It's a pretty small town.
Would it be able to hear us? Shoot. You know what? I'm going to go with my gut instinct. Make sure no one runs away to give off a signal. Zaraya's going to bolt towards the other dragonborn, and Timmy's going to follow.
Okay, so you start heading for the entrance with Timmy. So Eldrin, go ahead and give me your fireball, and then we'll go down the line with everybody else's surprise round.
Okie dokie. Let me just roll my damage. It's 23, and I think they have to do a dex save, right?
Dex save? Okay, give me 1 second. Okay, dex saves. Okay. This one is for the blue dragonborn. Ooh, that doesn't look good. That's a 6 for the blue dragonborn. And then
Yeah, that's definitely not gonna do it.
No, I didn't think so. And the green dragonborn is goodness. Not great either. He's at an 8.
Yeah. No good.
Okay. Lay some fiery damage on them.
Alright, boom. 23 damage.
I wonder how fire affects Dragonborn, because hopefully that still hurts.
That is a good point. I don't
Who
know.
knows? Who knows? Our characters don't know.
Yeah,
Nobody
characters
knows.
definitely
No
don't
one's
know.
there.
No.
If anything, Eldrin's a trailblazer here.
Yes. Blazing
Blazing
away.
indeed.
He shoots first, asks questions later. That's what
Yes.
he's doing.
I'm very sorry.
So great. So great. All right. Okay. Yeah, so you see this, does the fire ball come from your hand or does it come from the sky?
I think it actually originates at a point that I specify and just explodes from that point.
Oh my gosh.
So,
So, yeah, in the
so I-
middle of... Go ahead.
Oh yeah, so I was gonna place it basically right in between the two of them, just a big explosion, it comes into existence.
Yeah, absolutely. So you guys see this, like, burning fireball just, like, explode from the middle of this caldera, and you just see them get blown out of the water and just completely caught off guard. Ah! And just, they look really, surprisingly beat up. They took a good amount of damage. You don't know much about dragons, but you have a feeling that these two might not be too, resistant to fire. So who else had a surprise attack? Okay,
So,
JPG, go for it.
Oh, Corey, did you want to go before that?
so I don't want to go next. I just want to also be in the round
Okay.
of surprises.
Yeah, everyone will get a
This-
surprise round.
Gotcha. Okay.
This time,
Whoever wants to go next.
this time I take the koozie off.
Oh,
I just hand
Unbuttons the koozie.
I hand it over to Eldrin. Please keep this safe. And then he just like jumps and just like I don't even care who it is. I just split one of them.
We'll say it's
John.
it's the blue one.
Okay. So I
It's on the
jump down,
right.
I split, yeah. And that is... oh gosh, what do I roll for this? It's my
You
weapon,
roll
right?
an attack and then add your Warhammer modifier
you.
to it.
Okay, so this is gonna be that. Well, I rolled a 3, but I'm gonna use my reroll for this one.
Okay.
That's a 16 plus 5, which is a 21.
Yeah, that is.
Thank you so much, chat. I very much appreciate that. And I
real
rolled...
quick. Hey,
Oh, go for it.
oh, go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead.
No, go for it. Go for it.
I just had a real quick question for Haley. I forgot that I have my planter with me, Flo. I was hoping to send her in after the fireball to pounce on one of
Did
them.
you just
Yes.
call it a planter? That is incredible.
Yeah.
Oh god, that is so good.
Yeah, so let me
good.
do Kyrith's attack, and then we'll jump back to Flo, and then usually Flo
no,
will
no
go
worries.
right after you.
Got it. Okay.
It's 13 damage. I have not put up rage yet though.
Okay, correct. Is there anything else you... Well, that was just your surprise attack. So with surprise attacks, you kind of just get the one action. Okay, so Flo. What is Flo doing?
So I was gonna have Flo just kind of run at one of the guards there and basically do a claw attack.
Mhm.
It would try to pounce essentially, pounce and do a claw attack.
Okay. Is it going after the blue one that Kyrith is attacking, or is it going after the green one?
The green one. So let me just roll to hit real quick. Does a 20 hit?
It does, and I'm sorry, you cut out. Are you attacking the green one or the blue one?
The green one.
The green one, yeah, 20 hits.
Okay. And damage is 9 damage. 9 slashing damage.
Mm-hmm.
And I think because it hit, I think the pounce, it has to pass a I think a strength DC 12 strength check or be knocked prone.
Okay.
Ooh.
And since this was an attack for me, I do get an extra attack as well. Does that count during the surprise round?
So it's you get an extra attack when you take the attack action?
Yes.
Is that what the wording is?
Mhm.
Yeah, then you'd get that. Ooh,
Okay.
He's gonna fail his deck save
Ooh.
with a 7, so...
Oh, it was a strength check.
Strength check. Probably less than. I think it's still gonna fail. I don't think I'm gonna get to add more than that.
Okay. So apparently, once they're prone, I could do a bonus bite attack when they're down.
Since that's a bonus action, that won't count though.
Got it, okay.
Because it's just kind of like the one action. So yeah, Kyrith, if you
No
want
worries.
to take your second attack.
Alright, and then I'm going to take my second attack.
Mhm.
I
These poor
rolled
guards were
a
just like, "Did you hear something?" and immediately
it's
died.
14 plus 5.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, and then the damage. That is an 11 plus 2, which is 13.
Whew. Yeah, this blue dragonborn is looking really rough as he's been exploded and hit very hard with a huge war axe. Looking really rough. He's looking very, very blood. Okay, and then Clue, did you have a surprise attack?
Yeah, I was.
Or did you?
I was
Yeah,
gonna do it. So in the moment, because Clue didn't want to attack, he was like, "No, don't do it." But when he saw them, he pulled the first weapon that he saw that was handed, and that's the angry sword.
Of course. Of course.
I don't.
Yep.
The cursed sword, the angry. I don't know. So he
Look
pulls
at
it,
those
since he
stupid
hears-
dragonborn! I bet they walked here! Walking's the worst! Dragons are the worst!
And Clue starts getting angry, and then
Oh my
his
gosh.
curse comes out, and he transforms into this massive, like his armor now fits instead of being loose on him. It now he just goes, and he goes, "Walking is the worst," and then just lunges at.
Yes.
So I'm assuming the sword is like the great sword.
It's
Right?
a two-handed sword. Do we want to call it a great sword? We gave it the D10.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a D10 plus your strength modifier.
Okay, well, I rolled a 15. Do I get a plus for it?
Are you attacking the green one or the blue one?
I was gonna... Ooh. The closest, whatever's closest to him. Are they both like the same?
Yeah. They're both pretty
Oh,
close.
then he's
One's
gonna
on one
go
side of
just-
the pool, one's on one side of the other.
Let's go blue, just because.
Blue?
Going for
Okay,
blue.
and then so that was your damage, right?
No, so I rolled a 15 to see if I could
15.
attack.
Yeah, and then you're gonna add your strength modifier on top of that.
Alright, strength modifier. Strength. Is +3, so 18.
Yep, that hits.
Okay. Cool. And then I roll just 1d6?
D10.
Oh, 1d10. Okay.
Mhm.
Rolling my 1d10!
And then you'll
And
add your
5.
strength modifier on top of that as well.
Okay, 5 plus strength modifier is 3, so 5. 8.
Clue. Describe the death of this blue dragonborn.
Okay. So, Ku is he's just like, you dare to walk! And then just like comes rushing at them. Because he's not walking. Walking's the worst. So he's running at this blue dragon, jumps into the air, and then just swings the sword like at the dragonborn's head down towards the leg. It's like, whoa, and then slash. And then just stands over this confused dragon as it falls over, making sure the legs like topple down. And just is like breathing heavily, like walking.
I call back to Eldrin and I'm like, oh man, he got it.
Yes. Yes.
So like calm. So like, oh man, he got.
got
That's amazing. That's amazing. Okay, Serene, I think you're the only one that might be left holding a surprise.
Yeah, I'll go up and I'll hit the blue one. I'll run up. I'm just gonna take
The blue one is
my
dead. I think you
quarterstaff
mean the
and-
green one.
The green one? Yeah, the green one. The green one.
Okay,
yes.
and then the green one is pinned by Flo, so he is
do I get a
Prone,
advantage?
yeah, since you're using a melee weapon, yes you do.
Sweet.
So you roll 2 and take the highest number.
So 17 to hit,
It's
and it's 7 damage. So it's just a big bop.
yeah. Just comes down and cracks on his head. Ow! He's still here, but he's looking more hurt than he was before. It's been rough. All right. Now I'll cut to Zariah. So you are running to the front.
Yeah, so I would have taken, basically, I would have dashed, I would have run. When we start what would be like the first round, I'll have gotten far enough to take an action. If that makes sense.
Yeah, so you ran basically 60 because your movement's 30, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so 60. And I'm going to say this guard heard the commotion because there was a fireball that just went off, which made a ton of noise. So he'll actually start heading back the other way.
Okay.
And I guess he's going to meet you in the middle because he's going to run and use his action to dash. And that would be, what is that?
As soon as he's like anywhere from 40 to 60 feet away from me, I'm going to cast a spell.
Well, you used your action to dash. So if you have a bonus action, you can do that. But
Oops.
so if
I
you have
guess
like
it
a bonus
depends.
action spell, you can do
I guess
that.
it depends on how quickly he's moving / where I see him. Because if I don't, would he be moving after me? Does that make sense? Like if he,
Yeah.
I need him within 60 feet, and that's about it.
I'll say, well, because you're 30, 60, 40. So he would have been within 60 feet of you before he started moving.
Okay, cool.
There's 100 and then minus 60, so 40.
Okay.
So if you have a
I
bonus
would've-
attack, you can do it. Or a bonus action, you can do it.
I do. I don't. Not really one enough. That's
What?
Oh.
I heard something. I don't know what I heard. That's what
You know
I
what?
heard.
I got this. I'm going to take a bonus action before I start running and do Expeditious Retreat, which will make my running a bonus action. Aha.
Oh, then there you go.
Aha. There we go. We
All right,
figured it
cookie.
out. Cool. So yeah, so I will go ahead and cast that. How does that work exactly? Because it is a bonus action, and I don't get 2 bonus actions.
So yeah, so you
Oh,
basically
dash
use your
would-
movement and then your bonus action to Expeditious Retreat as more movement. So you would still
As
have your
more
action
movement.
now.
So we still have an action. Great. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and mark that I did that, and then I'm going to. I can see him. He's within 60 feet. I am going to cast Web because we need some information.
Ooh.
So I'm going to, and as soon as I've done the dash, so I cast this Expeditious Retreats concentration. So now I finished my movement concentration now on Web. Do we have the buildings on either side of us? Are we like? Am I going through the
you
main
were-
part of the town?
Yeah.
So I'm going to be kind of casting a web to ensnare him. That's a 20-foot cube, kind of like in
Okay.
between the town.
Yeah.
What does he need to roll? He needs to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, come on. Oh, a natural 19 for
Oh, dang.
22.
Ah.
Okay,
Boo.
so so he's not caught, but if he keeps moving, he might have to do it again.
Okay.
Let's see. Yeah, I think it just kind of slows his movement, but I don't think he actually has to do another save.
Okay,
But he still
Okay,
has like
but-
20 feet of this to move through.
got it. Copy that. So like rough terrain he's basically in,
Yeah,
which would
yeah.
half his movement. Okay,
Yeah.
great. Okay, well there's still 2 dragonborns left, so with that, let's go ahead and roll for initiative.
Great.
So you guys got your sneak attacks in. Oh, thank you for the
Sneak
sub.
Hmm.
The Ardvega.
Can we just assume that I'm just going to be last on this one instead of the embarrassment of just rolling every time? Okay,
well,
let's
hey, man,
let's see
you
how
got
this
a good
goes.
Roll. You got. Is that what that is? Oh no, it's something else.
Okay, did anyone get 25 to 20?
Yeah, I got a 20.
I got a 20. Ooh.
We got 2 20s? Or no, Serene, you said 23?
I got a 23, yeah.
Nice.
Okay, so Serene. So for
20.
Eldrin and Clue, who got 20, who has a higher dexterity modifier?
I have +3.
I have a 2. Oh.
Okay, so Eldrin and then Clue.
Looks like there's gonna be some more fireballs coming out.
Yeah.
Goodness. Okay, where was I? 15 to 20? 10 to 15?
Yes, 10.
1 to 2.
Let's
Oh!
Buddy. Buddy.
Oh, but
All right, buddy. All right, Serene, you're up first.
All right, I'm going to. So I had my quarterstaff out. I'm just gonna kind of like it's like a hit, and then like it immediately kind of goes back, and then is on her back. So she just has her fists. She's gonna do an unarmed strike, and that is a
Still at
11 to
advantage
hit.
because he's still prone. So did you take advantage?
Sweet.
Nice.
No,
Hasn't even
still
had a
11
chance
to
to get
hit.
up yet.
I'm gonna re-roll that.
Okay.
Because 11 doesn't hit, right?
No, it does not.
I don't hit.
Oh.
Okay. He
I got
just
a 7, so.
he's snarling at
Damn
you
it.
from the ground, and he like kind of almost smiles at you as he like ducks his head out of the way.
Ah.
All right.
Fine. Okay.
So,
Okay.
I'll-
Eldrin, you're up.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna go ahead. Would I be able to let Flo go first? Like I kind of like give her like signal, like finish him off, kind of thing.
Sure.
Yeah, it's like finish him.
Flo's gonna
so I just
attack
want-
at advantage because she's got him prone.
Okay, so let me roll these two then. All right. A 19.
Hits.
Ooh.
Okay. Hits for 11 damage.
11 was exactly the number you needed. So
Oh, dang.
explain how Flo gets this kill.
So Flo's basically just gonna be really quick and efficient and just go right for the jugular and just rip it out. Just like prey,
Yeah,
you know?
You would think
Wow.
with this like hard, scaly exterior, her teeth wouldn't be able to penetrate it, but I mean, she is a wide to just sink
Uh-oh.
right into the jugular and just tear it
Nice.
anew. And you can just see the anger and the light leave this dragonborn's eyes as he just goes limp.
He's so sleepy.
All right.
Hey,
then-
Eldrin, is Flo a boy or girl?
It's a girl.
I
Well, I mean,
think I'm
it's a
just gonna
plant.
be like,
It's a plant.
yeah. But
It's a
you
plant,
refer to her
but-
as like she.
Yeah, it's a she.
Okay, because I think like all the way across, Kyrath's just gonna be like, "Oh man, she got her."
Yes.
Come on, Kyra's, get yours. All right, and then Eldrin, did you want to do anything for your turn?
Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and aim at which are the two that are left? You said there's two left, right?
There's only
Dragonborn.
one left, and he's at the front of the town with Zaraya.
Oh, I see. How far away is that? I'm just curious. How many
100
feet
feet
is
because he
that?
hasn't moved yet. So he's 100
Okay,
feet
let me
from where
move-
you guys are.
Let me move up closer then. I'm gonna just move up 30 feet just so I'm closer to him because I want to aim my firebolt at him. So
Okay.
I'm gonna just a firebolt. See if I can hit him. Does a
Wait, out of curiosity, do you know what web does? Are you familiar with that spell? Would your character be?
No.
What is
Great.
it?
No,
do?
keep. Go ahead and keep doing it. I was just curious if you would know. You do what you do. I'll tell you in a second.
I don't know that spell, so I'm sure I'm just
Great.
like okay.
Great.
And firebolt is one target, right? It's not like an area effect.
Correct. It's one target, and I rolled a 1, so
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you have
You
any
go
rerolls?
to.
should I just reroll?
Up to
Yeah.
you.
I don't.
I mean, the
Yeah,
people
I don't
gave
wanna
it to
hit
you.
I don't want to hit Zaraya, so yeah, I'm gonna use a reroll on that one.
Insist.
I rolled a 1.
Anything's better than
so...
a 1. Oh, you're
Nope,
kidding.
I rolled another
Whoa.
one. No, you are meant to take this
Oh,
damage. I'm
no.
sorry.
Apparently. Or
Roll your
you.
damage.
Okay.
We tried our hardest, John. We tried our hardest.
Yep.
I don't have to hurt them; they hurt themselves.
Yeah, you take 15 fire damage.
Is that something she has to make a dex save for?
I think so.
No, I mean, I'm assuming with a 1 it would just hit her. I'm assuming it's just it misses
Well,
so bad.
I mean, the firebolt itself, does it say your target has to make a dex save?
It's a ranged spell attack. So he rolled a 1.
Or
It's
is
I think it would go up against my armor class, right?
I mean, I just rolled a 1 to hit and I missed. Essentially, I just missed horribly. It's only at a single target, so
So
I
firebolt
assumed.
is a ranged spell attack, but it's not anything I would do a save against.
Okay, so if there's
Correct,
no dex save,
correct.
you'll just take that damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it something that the 1 goes up against my armor class or no?
Mhm.
No,
No,
So he failed to hit
Yeah.
the enemy, and because it was
Yes.
a natural 1, and you're kind of in the way, he
Mhm.
does
Mhm.
accidentally strike you.
Does my armor help me in any capacity, or is it just a straight 15 fire damage?
Yeah.
Go ahead and
I know.
give me a dex save.
Okay.
Give me a
and
dex
we'll just
save,
go
but
up
give it
there.
to me at disadvantage. Disadvantage
Sure.
because your back is turned to him, and you aren't
Nice.
expecting him to hit you.
Nice. 1 roll, 2 roll. I got 12 both times. So probably still is damaged.
Yeah. So you're gonna go ahead and take the full fire damage.
Cool.
Sorry.
All good.
And we're having so much wonderful good time kicking these butts of these dragonborn that we might just have to continue it into next week, as I think we're reaching our time here.
Oh.
So let's see. I have everybody's. Where were we? We were at Soraya. I'm gonna finish this
Soraya
round
and then
really quick.
Finish
Yeah,
the round?
yeah,
Okay,
'cause it's-
sounds great.
Yeah, we'll finish the round and then we'll call it an end to this episode. All right, so the one dragonborn that's left is gonna try to attack. Let's see. He is now 40 feet from Zaraya, so she's the closest. So you said the webs create just have his speed, basically.
Yeah.
Difficult terrain. Okay.
So he's
So his
walking.
speed- Yeah, he's gonna have to.
Yes. Slowly.
He's gonna have to. So his speed is halved, so he can make it 15 feet. Oh, math. 15, 40 minus 13. So much math.
So he's still 5 feet into the web. That's just important for me.
Yeah, and he's 25 feet away from you.
Huh.
He's kind of stuck. He can't. That web, you slowed him down.
Woo!
All right, he's gonna take out a short bow, and he's just gonna try and shoot you because he can't really reach you with anything else. Does a 13 hit you?
It does not.
Okay. Yeah, you're just able to. You see him slowly trudging through and like trying to get his arrow, and the arrow is a little bit affected by the web, so it is not able to hit you. All right, so that is his turn. Kyrith, you're up.
Oh
How
wait,
far
did
is
Zaraya
Zaraya
get a
f-
turn or no?
Oh yeah, Zaraya does get a turn. Because it's
Yep.
Zaraya and then
I'm
me,
sorry.
right? Okay.
No worries.
Yeah, it should have been Zaraya Dragon. Sorry about that. Go ahead.
Gotcha. That's okay. I'm going to just kind of glance back at Eldrin like, don't you know how web works? I'll show you. And then turn to the Dragonborn and go like, you better stop right now and give up, or something worse than this is going to happen. And she's going to cast Firebolt at the web.
Oh, Lord.
So the web is flammable.
Mhm.
Which means he's going to have 5 feet of movement of getting burning damage. So Firebolt it just ignites. I'm not rolling it against anybody. I'm just rolling it at the web. And the web will be giving him the burning web gives him 2d4 of fire damage. He'll probably escape out of it, so probably won't go into the next round. If he did stand there and took it, he would keep burning the next round.
Does it say anything about the web, how long it burns for? Because I imagine web would burn up pretty quickly.
Any 5-foot cube of webs exposed to fire burns away in 1 round. So the 5 foot, like there, and then it would just kind of like transport.
Okay.
But
go ahead
he
and
only
roll.
has
Yeah, go ahead and roll that fire damage for me then.
sure thing. 2d4 coming right up.
And then,
All right.
did I get
so,
skipped?
Boop boop boop.
No, I'm pretty
When-
sure you...
Maybe.
You did. I'm sorry. You
just-
did. The firebolt threw me off. Yes. Sorry, Clue. You will be next. Sorry about that. I'm new. Sorry.
No, you're good. It's just when Kyrie was like, I'm next. I was like, wait a minute, they rolled a 4.
Because I'm at the end of the round.
Wait
I'm at the
Wait
end
a
of the round.
second.
That's
a minute.
suspicious.
And
That's
6
weird.
fire damage, and she shouts at him, "There's even worse. This is just a warning sign. You better give up and surrender."
Okay.
Oh, that's perfect.
With that, Clue, what do you do?
Charges to go kill him.
Okay. He's 100 feet.
Whoa.
No,
So just-
he
I'm
closed the
assuming
gap a
that's just
little. I lied. So he is so much math. 15.
He's at 85.
Like
He's
85?
85 feet from you.
He's at 85.
So you can
So
use your
I can only
movement
move 30.
and you can
Yeah.
dash. So you can move up to 60 feet. So he'd be 25 from you.
Okay. Yeah, no, he's just.
Hey, you're
like,
not
in his
walking.
anger. I'm
Right.
definitely not walking. Yeah, in Clue's anger, he's literally just like, "Argh," and just sprinting at him, like
Okay,
running
so you're
past
20
Soraya as they're warning.
So you're 25 feet from him. So
Yeah.
either he can close the gap on the next go, or you can close the gap and get to him. Okay. Is there a bonus action you want to do?
I only can do a bonus if I attack. So since I didn't get to actually attack, I can't.
Okay. Now it's Kyra's turn.
So he's 100 feet away from me.
85.
85. My move speed is 50 because I don't have armor. Because it's 40 for walking, plus I get 10 feet more for one of the feats.
Nice. Oh, haste
wow.
or speed or whatever it's called. Forget what
Yeah,
it's called.
it's
Okay.
it's a barbarian thing. Anyway,
Alright.
I don't run it. I leap it. I leap the 100 feet to get in back of him.
The
That is
85
awesome.
feet. You're like that
Well,
part
no,
on the
no,
Jungle
I'm
Cruise.
specifically doing the 100 because I don't want to get caught in the webbing.
That's fair.
Okay.
That's fair. It's 20. It's not far away from you, and that webbing
Yeah.
is gonna burn up towards you.
Because he moved 15 feet into it.
So you're trying to jump over the webbing?
I'm trying to jump
Over-
over the webbing to get right in back of him.
Over the 20 feet of webbing. Okay, I'm gonna need some kind of
It's
like
a hun-
acrobatics.
So it's 100 feet, 20 feet, right?
What is your leap? What's the rule on that? I am
I
actually
don't
not
know.
good with the
Yeah,
jump rule.
jump.
Let's. How do you? Okay, somebody in the chat, let me leap. Like, what's your leap?
Can
Yeah,
I leap?
yeah. How does leap work when you have 50 feet of movement? Well, you're still gonna give me an acrobatics or an athletics check because to jump 20
I'll do
feet.
an athletics check.
Yeah, all right, let's do that.
Up in the sky, is it a bird? It's a plane. It's Kyrie.
Okay, let's see. Athletics.
You have a jump distance. Jump distance is something very specific.
It is.
Well, if you let
right?
me do it, Haley, if you let me do it, it's a 19 plus 5.
Reroll it. Reroll it.
Reroll it. Reroll it. Okay. It's a 17 plus 5.
So each foot you clear on the jump costs a foot of movement.
So you're trying to jump 20 feet. So that's. You
20
said
feet
it was
of
a
movement.
foot per movement? Oh, goodness.
So
So that
that's 20 feet
shaves
movement.
off.
So then I can only
every
jump up
foot
to
you move
80.
up. Yeah.
So it sounds like
Do
you
you
can
land in
do
front
it,
of them on
but
the fire?
you've used your movement and your action to do that, though.
Yes.
To dash, basically. To
Yes.
dash and leap. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
you do it. You somehow miraculously parkour your happy way off the burned
Wow.
building remains
Literally just one
and
leap.
land
Boom.
and land on the other side of this webbing.
Oh, burning
And
webbing.
then
You have a
Yeah.
bonus action left.
I have a. I don't think I can do anything with. Like, what can you do with a bonus?
Yeah, I was
Can
about to say,
something
goodness.
cool? Can I
You
say
can
something
say
cool
something.
as my bonus? Okay.
Sure.
Parkour.
I'm just gonna put my hand on him, and I'm just gonna whisper, "Stay for a bit. Zaraya has a few questions for you."
Well, he's closer to
He's
me
like-
than he's
He's like
He's
in
like-
the webbing, though, right? Like he's
Oh
in
yeah,
the thick
I
of
thought
it.
I jumped it.
he's closer
Did-
to
you're
me
not-
on the
not
other
jump, like-
side. He's on the other
Oh.
side of the web.
Because he came toward her.
So then I'm behind him then?
So
Yeah,
he's
but-
like he's got 5 more feet of webbing. So if you jumped behind him, and you want to touch him, you're in the webbing.
Oh yeah, 100%. And even if I'm burning up,
Alright.
I'm a tiefling. I'm a tiefling, so I have fire resistance. So
Oh my
it's even
gosh.
more terrifying right now, Haley.
And I know you can have
Boy,
that
survive
because of your
fire.
legendary resistance.
Oh, you
Yeah.
really?
Because I know tieflings are fire resistant.
Yep. Yeah, so it's even more terrifying at this point.
All right. As you place your hand on this white dragonborn and just calmly say, "Stay a bit. Zaraya's got questions for you." That's where we're going to end tonight's episode. So you'll have to stick around for next week's episode to see if this dragonborn decides to stick around. Thank you guys so much for playing tonight. Thank you so much, chat, for all your amazing donations and your amazing character drops. We loved it. Thank you. I'm so happy to be kicking off season 2. Yeah, we are so excited for this new chapter and this new journey. I love this crew. Oh my gosh, you guys are all amazing, and I'm having way too much fun.
Oh
Yeah.
Thank you for being our DM. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
You're
thank
amazing.
So great.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm gonna be less nice and use my mean dice next time because nothing wanted to hit you guys, and we have to change that. I'm gonna hurt you real bad.
Good.
All right. If you guys watching liked anything you saw tonight and you think it was at least worth $1, consider joining our Patreon. You could be a Patreon producer, you could be an associate producer, or even one of our fabulous felted friends. We do have some of our Patreon producers here. I'm Jason O'Dowd, and our associate producers, Indie Skeep, Jesse, Liam, and Michi. And then we've also got our felted family and friends. There are rewards at all levels, but at tiers 3 and above, you receive an exclusive Perception Studio pin, which I actually have right here. You guys can see that. Super cool. Followed by an additional pin every 3 months. We release new pins. At the producer and associate producer level, we offer quarterly one-shots for you, that's right, you, to play with us. And then check out our Patreon to read up on all the tiers. And as always, we are going to be paying this love forward with a raid. Ryan, who are you raiding tonight?
And Dick Sword, everybody. Dick Sword.
Oh, it's Dick Sword. Dick Sword.
Uh,
Dick Sword.
All right, we are going to
Madam
be raiding
Gandalf.
the lovely Madam Gandalf, so make sure you give her lots and lots of love. Tell them that we sent you her way. You guys have a fabulous night, and can't wait till next week. You get to do this all again. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and we'll catch you next week. Bye!
Bye, guys.